Good evening and welcome. Welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First on Junior High Talk. Of course, I'm your host and announcer, Michael Gilman. Today is Wednesday, January the 15th, 2025. We have a great show for all of us here. If you join us here for the very first time, we say welcome to you. For all of you joining us each and every night, we say welcome. It's great to have you back after almost a week of inactivity here. We are excited to be with you once more. Welcome to you. Tonight's conversation will center around the monologue. First, they came for the communists. Now they now speak out. Because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialist. And I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionist. And I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me. Speak up now without fear nor favor. That's the theme for our monologue on here tonight. Join us here. Welcome to all of you joining us here. Not a great show. If someone like the page, follow the page, be my guest. Also, coming up, our hot topic on here tonight, sack or suspend. Sack or suspend. National Elections Commission Chairman, Madam Davidetta Browne-Lassana, has been suspended indefinitely by Joseph Yuma Boakai for allegedly displacing over 25 employees of the National Elections Commission. But pundits say her suspension is equivalent to dismissal, while many others hail the decision as a payback for her disrespectful attitude towards President Weah, who kept her on the job amidst very serious allegations of corruption. What about the law and tenure positions within our Constitution? The NEC is an independent entity, and the chairman can carry on administrative duties in consultation. And not with the consent of the board. Do we celebrate her removal in total disregard for the rule of law, while we argue against Fonati Koffa and others' removal? Why did Joseph Yuma Boakai rush to suspend Chairman Browne-Lassana when there are several cases being investigated, including Ministers Grigsby, Beyslow Nyanti, Mamaka, Bility, and Katumu Boakai's office? Why is Boakai not taking steps in against those improprieties? But we rush to remove the chairman of the NEC. Is Liberia facing a constitutional crisis? Let's dig deeper tonight. Also, coming up, Torture Team. The Liberia National Police and National Security Agency are said to be collaborating in the torture of various alleged suspects in a Capitol building fire for confession. Tom Eckert, who was tortured to confess and implicate others, including his boss, Speaker Koffa, said in an audio that there are others being held by the Liberia National Police and NSA for similar reasons. Reports indicate that Tom has been tortured severely since he was taken to the clinic and is currently helpless. The Liberia National Police and National Security Agency now want his lawyers to go and sign for his release. The lawyers have declined the offer on grounds that they can't. They don't want to be responsible for whatever happens to him after he's released to them. Let's dig deeper into that story on here tonight. I can see that Delano Tamasa is already in studio, waiting to be joined here on the global stage. We're going to bring it on momentarily. All right, let's bring you more of the stories we are working for you here tonight. First in the queue tonight also is a lady from Atlanta, Yasa K. Ware. Good evening to you there, Miss Yasa K. Ware. Yes, good evening to you, Mr. Gilman, and my GHT family. Welcome to you, Yasa. Patrick Ayasia, welcome to you there from Jakarta, Indonesia. I was Kenyan distributor on here. Victoria Kamara, welcome to you there from Australia. Also, Eddie Mayaka Song Balaman, one of our celebrants on here tonight. Celebrate his birthday. We say congratulations to you. Happy birthday to you there. The wild Michael, the wise man of our time. My best regards to you and your family. Absolutely welcome to you. Also, Saturday, Zoe Woolner from the ATL, Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to you, there. Maureen A.M. Tabate. Welcome as well. Got a great show for all of us here. So, sit back, relax. Tupawiza, D3 for life, he says. So, welcome to you, Tupawiza. Lamo Nimble, welcome as well. I see you. Mark Kule, welcome to you there. He says, good evening, Chief. We are here tonight to get the information. Absolutely welcome. Kule, it's great to have you as well. Good to see you always. Yekasi Sanda, welcome to you as well. Junior Jippa, welcome there. Good to see you. Got a great show for all of us here tonight. So sit back, relax. Also, coming up, angry and frustrated. Information Minister Jerolimic Matthew Pia is heard lamenting very angrily and frustrated at the journalist in Monrovia. He was very profane and unprofessional. He used the F-bomb and other invectives. Why? The anger and frustration. Why was he so angry? What's not happening at the ministry or within the government that he's frustrated about? Let's dig deeper. Why is Jerolimic here so angry? Let's dig deeper tonight. Also, coming up, tribute of lies. Merito, welcome to you. Sam Rex is already seated. Welcome to you there. Also, Henry Joe from Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome to you. Good to see you always. Jessica M. Beyslow, that's MJ. Welcome to you. Good to see you on here. UJ Park Dave, welcome here. Got a question for all of us here tonight. Elizabeth Walker, happy birthday to you, Miss Walker. She also celebrates her birthday, and we dedicate this broadcast to you tonight. Elizabeth Walker, and many others. Oscar S. Nange, welcome to you. Oscar Nange, welcome there. Got a great show for all of us here tonight. Also, Arthur Sulu Sr. from Omaha, Nebraska, welcome. The Constitutional State, welcome to you. And a friend and brother, Mozart Dennis, long time in the business from the great state of Minnesota. Mozart, welcome to you there. Happy New Year to you, my friend. Good to see you on here. Abel Morris, welcome. Captain Joe, welcome to you. Gabriel One, welcome as well. Good to see all of you here tonight. Eddie Mayata Balema says, I forgot to send my pictures to you today. I know it's very, very late. Absolutely. But also, coming up, tribute of lies. Tribute are used to eulogize the dead for their good deeds, but to outright lie the things that never happened or they didn't do is disingenuous and dishonesty in high places. Why did Jeremiah Chronicle such lies about Senator Prince Y. Johnson? The late senator will be interred this weekend in Nima County. Let's dig deeper into that. Also, tonight's broadcast is dedicated to a number of folks celebrating their birthdays, anniversaries, and a special milestone. Talking about the lady, His Grace is sufficient for me, Noah. That's the wife of Milano Kamasa. Happy birthday to you, my dear sister. Want to wish you well, Noah. Happy birthday to you. You have it for me. And also, I'm joining your husband and family to wish you happy birthday. Okay. Eddie Mayata Song Balama, Toledo, Ohio. Next to right here, 45 minutes away from Michigan. Eddie Mayata Song Balama, happy birthday to you. Also, Cecilia Logan here in Europe. Happy birthday to you. Lady on Java of Boston. Elizabeth Walker is following the show here tonight. Happy birthday to you. My lovely niece, Lisa Mala of Michigan. Happy birthday to you, Lisa. Also, Charles Lindbergh. Happy birthday to you, Charles Lindbergh. James Polly, Princess Kelly, and Cecilia Rossi. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations. This broadcast is dedicated to you as well. And welcome to all of you. Again, momentarily, Dilano Tumasa is backstage in studio. Will be joining us here. And let me welcome Elton Vera Marsha. Welcome to you. Welcome, Vera Marsha. Welcome, Kama Yawa. Welcome there as well. And Oscar Nangwe says, I'm following you from my Snow Hill community, district number 12, Rosarado County. Welcome. This is here Sakamwa Amita. Good to see you on here as well. Mr. and Mrs. Steve from Frederick, Maryland. Welcome to you. Got a great for all of us here tonight. Joe B, welcome. There's a welcome back. And Joel Waller, welcome to you as well. Good to see you on here always. Rebecca Steon, welcome to you. There's a good evening, Queen Brother. And the GHT family, welcome there. Rodney Ja, happy. Hello, Papi. And I'm just fine. Hope I can follow the whole show. I know. See what you got to do. I know you will understand. Stay put, okay? Welcome. Lucien Vonnie, welcome here from Philadelphia. Good to see you on here as always. Now, Elizabeth Walker says, thank you, Mr. Gilbert. God bless you. God bless you. It's your birthday, and so we are celebrating you tonight. Elizabeth Walker. Timothy Sa. Mr. Gilbert, good evening. I'm following you from Waytown, around the dump site, Queensville. Everything is upside down on the Jose Yuma board. Wow. Wow. That's somebody with the name Sa. Alfred and Nimler, welcome to you there. Good to see you on here, my brother. There's watching from Florida, and happy birthday to my son, Alvin Nimler. Right, they didn't call me earlier, Mr. Nimler, to wish your son and put him on the list. Anyway, Alvin, if you are following, this is your a birthday shout out to you from your dad, Alfred Nimler, and also from me here in studio. I want to wish you well. Alvin Nimler, this broadcast is dedicated to you as well, okay? Another great show coming up. So don't go nowhere, folks. Stay with me here as we bring you the happenings as they unfolded within our country, Liberia. What a country. First out of the box is this video here, of course, by an Ingrid. let me let me add to myself on first. And Ingrid there, Eugene Fahgon, and he got the message from Judah Hartog today. He came there, even commented. But this is what Eugene Fahgon had to say about Stanton Witherspoon. Okay? Take a look, take a listen here. Be my guest.
What kind of garbage? You say that you run your mouth because you go into jail, so everybody must come down with you. You come down by yourself, brother. You will drop by yourself. Oh, the woman I want to get rid of me, so I will do that. You can't do jack. Your job, and I will tell you all that Brent put today, Stanton, your job was to bring about the War Crimes Court. And your target, you Stanton, your target was Prince Johnson. Why? Because according to you and some of your masterminds, Prince Johnson was the kingmaker in 2005, 2011, 2017, 2023. And because everybody that Prince Johnson, the late, may his soul rest in peace, ever targeted to be president became president. So you were tasked with the responsibility by your handlers to push for War Crimes Court. Your job finished, go to jail. You did the crime, do the time. You committed the crime, do the time. Stop sitting your butt out here and thinking you can run things in Liberia. Not going to work. Talking about you won't be the sole importer of rice. You know rice? You really know rice, or you just don't eat it? You think rice is a small thing in Liberia? The responsibility by your handlers to push for War Crimes Court. Your job finished, go to jail. You did the crime, do the time. You committed the crime, do the time. Stop sitting your butt out here and thinking you can run things in Liberia. Not going to work. Talking about you won't be the sole importer of rice. You know rice? You really know rice, or you just don't eat it? You think rice is a small thing in Liberia? And because the old man told you no, so you won't target him? You're wasting your time. This president is not going anywhere. He's not going on Facebook. The people that are paying you monies are a disgrace.
All right. That's Eugene Fahgon. Tamasa, let me say good evening to you. Welcome there. How you doing?
Oh yeah, Mr. Gilmont. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine.
Right.
It's great. It's great to be on the show.
Absolutely.
I'm doing great. Yeah. Let me just take the time
let me use the time to say happy birthday to your darling wife, sis Noah. Want to wish her well, and thank God that she's doing wonderful.
Absolutely.
After her illness, she's able to celebrate her birthday.
Oh yeah, she bounced back.
Yeah, she
through the grace of God. Yeah.
So wish her well on behalf of all of us here, Mr. Vice Chair. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Honorable Chairman, and the entire GHT family and the CLN family. Thank you so much. She's so excited. She follows the show.
Right.
So she's listening as well.
She's listening.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
But it's great, Mr. Gilmore, to be on the show Wednesday evening. Let me greet our people here in the diaspora, the US and across the US, Europe, Canada, Europe, Australia, Asia, and even our people back home in Africa, Liberia. It's always great to be on the GHT, Mr. Gilmore. Thank you for having me, and I'm so energized to be on the show. There are a lot of things to talk about. So let me just turn it over to you. But thank you so much for having me on the show.
Absolutely. Welcome. And thanks for being there too and being part of this network, the CLN family, the GHT family. You know, we've come a long way now. Okay, so folks, I see people trending. Wow, wow, wow. Jessica Beyslow. Wow, wow, wow. One that shall never end. Zilly, Lawson Zilly. This Fahgon guy is a big snitch. He's very dangerous to be around. And Fred Nibla Dix. So he knew all this time. Then he was on his podcast every day. Absolutely, he knew it all along. But he was on his podcast every day. Miss Brian, where did Brian there from New Jersey? Welcome to you. Says, hello, Mr. Gilmore. What in the world is going on here today? A whole lot. And she said, Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you.
Right. Okay, so that's Eugene Fahgon spilling the beans on Stanton Witherspoon that Stanton charge was the war crime court. His target was Prince Johnson. Okay, can you imagine that? Can you imagine? Yeah.
All imaginable, because I don't know where it is coming from.
Can you imagine that? But then if Stanton's charge or his operation was the war crime court and target was Prince Johnson, Joseph Yuma Boakai executed his plan. He executed Stanton's plan because straight out the box, it was the war crime court.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
It was the war crime court. And you saw how Prince Johnson even went cold before he would die.
Yeah.
Boakai abandoned him. Jeremiah Kun everybody abandoned him. You listen to Prince Johnson last audios. He was calling people that he could not even call 2 years ago. Calling people just to have a conversation. Okay, so the statement here by Lawson Zilly says a lot about Eugene Fahgon. This Fahgon guy is a big snitch. He's very dangerous to be around. Now he has just exposed Joseph Boakai and the plot they had against Prince Johnson and what have you. So it is not just about rice, importation of rice, or having sole distributorship of rice in the country. Mark Colette, even though I don't like the way GMB broken our law, but I'm super happy for the suspension of the NEC boss today. It's President George Weah God beating them, so we'll come to that because it's part of this conversation here tonight. We'll come to that, Colette. Mark, okay? I like that. I will be reminded. I will remind myself about your comment here tonight. Okay? Melissa Yadulu. Yadulu says, exactly. Yeah. And Prince David, I'm following from South Korea. Mr. Gilman, please be informed that Madam Thwarted of the National Elections Commission has been suspended by President Boakai. the tally sheet, right?
Yeah.
The progressive tally sheet. 430 will be making additional reports. We'll be announcing additional results. But 430 will be making additional report, But this is Eugene Fahgon, folks. If you missed it, let's go back on it one more minute, and then we're gonna bring you to speed with our conversation here. Let's just go back a few minutes here and just listen to what Eugene Fahgon said about Stanton Witherspoon.
And your target, your target was Prince Johnson. Why? Because according to you and some of your masterminds, Prince Johnson was the kingmaker. And your target, your target was Prince Johnson. Why? Because according to you and some of your masterminds, Prince Johnson was the kingmaker in 2005, 2011, 2017, 2023. And because everybody that Prince Johnson, the late, may his soul rest in peace, ever targeted to be president became president. So you were tasked with the responsibility by your handlers to push for war crimes code. Your job finished, go to jail. You did the crime, do the time. You committed the crime, do the time. To push for war crimes code. Your job finished, go to jail. You did the crime, do the time. You committed the crime to push for war crimes code. Your job finished, go to jail. You did the crime, do the time.
Tamasa, your job is finished.
Finish.
Go to jail.
Jail.
You did the crime, do the time.
Yeah.
But when did he realize that Stanton did any crime? When he was deputy minister at information, or when he went and joined the Spoon Network? When everybody left.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he Eugene Fahgon had the greatest followings. When everybody left Stanton Witherspoon. Was that when he realized that Stanton was a criminal?
Mr. Gilman, one of the comments that we just read, there's a brother that said that Fahgon is a dangerous person.
Yeah, that from Lawson Zilli.
Lawson City.
Yeah.
Absolutely, he's right. And what making dangerous, there are a few things that we need to highlight.
Uh-huh.
One, he has no permanent friend, Fahgon. Two, he's not loyal to anyone. Three,
he's unprofessional.
He's unprofessional in the unprofessional attire, I want to say character.
Yeah.
But unprofessionalism tied with lack of character. He has a serious character defect.
Yeah.
If you combine all these things, it makes him very, very dangerous to the society.
Absolutely.
He knew all of those.
He knew it all.
He knew it. But because of lack of character, he went in because he needed bread.
He needed bread.
But then he didn't have bread. He didn't have shelter.
No.
So you have to give in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And what did Stanton say to him
afterwards?
What did Stanton say to him? And of course, to Boakai himself. This is Stanton Witherspoon. This is Stanton Witherspoon. And this is where I will come in to tell you, to describe Stanton's mood right here. What was in him? What made him so happy? In this clip right here.
What made him happy, right?
What made him so happy? To come out and spill the beans. They are my, what did he say? They are my children.
Children.
I paid their school fees. I fed them. I bought them clothes. I did everything for them. So I can't get versed with them. Okay. And one of their biggest sons is Joseph Yuma Boakai.
The oldest son.
The oldest son. The oldest son is Joseph Yuma Boakai. Take a look, take a listen here. All of you just joining us, welcome to you. We're going to read your comments and welcome you in a more appropriate manner, okay? But take a look, take a listen here. This is Stanton Witherspoon.
I'll put it up. We got a lot of stuff to discuss. And listen, I don't worry when people running around talking tabata. No. They're not my mate. I don't worry about them. I fed them, I clothe them, so I don't worry about them. They are like my children. I take care of them. So I can't get rid of my children. I can't. Because I'm feeding you. I pay your school fee. I pay your rent. I put clothes on you. So why should I get mad at you? So I can't get rid with them. I can't. The only people I got to insult to that you're the Liberian people. So when all the other cockroaches running around, I take care of them, they will be just fine. I'll put it up.
Okay. He called them cockroaches. He called them cockroaches. When they're running around, I will take care of them. Yeah. Jay Kalakba Howard from Michigan. Welcome to you, my dear brother. How you doing? Professionalism, limitations at best should be the word. Absolutely. And Ahaj Bewazi, he is also immature. No doubt about that. Yeah. And Sam Riggs, his oldest son is still wetting the bed.
People ready.
You ready? Jessica Beyslow, he hit back very hard.
Absolutely, Jessica.
He hit back very hard. And he knocked your head like this.
Yeah.
We got more to say here tonight. I don't care about them. I don't care about they are my children. I put clothes on them. I feed them. I send them to school. I pay their school fees. Eh? Let's go back. Let's roll the tape. Funny girl, Masale, welcome to you. Doris Badi Tape, welcome to you there as well. Good to see you all here. Abubakar Kamara from Phoenix, Arizona, welcome, my brother. How are you? And Susie Lamadan, welcome there from Australia. Says good afternoon. Good to see you all here. And Prince Carr, the body that will carry cow, you can know it from the beefing. All right, let's go back to the tip here. Take a look, take a listen here. Let's go. Let's roll the tape.
I'll put it up. We got a lot of stuff to discuss. And listen, I don't worry when people running around talking tabata. No. They're not my mate. I don't worry about them. I fed them, I clothe them, so I don't worry about them. They are like my children. I take care of them. So I can't get rid of my children. I can't. Because I'm feeding you. I pay your school fee. I pay your rent. I put clothes on you. So why should I get mad at you? So I can't get rid with them. I can't. The only people I got to insult to that you're the Liberian people. So when all the other cockroaches running around, I take care of them, they will be just fine. I'll put it up. We got a lot of stuff to discuss. And listen, I don't worry when people running around talking tabata. No. They're not my mate. I don't worry about them. I fed them, I clothe them, so I don't worry about them. They are like my children. I take care of them. So I can't get rid of my children. I can't. Because I'm feeding you. I pay your school fee. I pay your rent. I put clothes on you. So why should I get mad at you? So I can't get rid with them. I can't. The only people I got to insult to that you're the Liberian people. So
okay. The only people he got to answer to are the Liberian people. It's not the Eugene Fahgon, the Joseph Boakai, and everybody else that are going after him today. All right? But you saw him, he was happy. Happy, you know, despite the 23rd is fast approaching, he was happy to speak to the Liberian people, to go after Eugene Fahgon, to go after Boakai, and what have you. Yeah. It's because, like I told you here, that he was destined to go to jail on January 23rd, unless there is an extension or a pardon by Joe Biden. That pardon from Joe Biden is not going to come, and so he has another extension until April 23rd. That's the American justice system. That's what they do here. We can't fight it. But you saw a happy camper, a happy Stanton Witherspoon, going after the likes of Eugene Fahgon and I would say Boakai. They got the most. For Eugene Fahgon to come out and tell the Liberian people that Stanton operation was to go after Prince Johnson to ensure that there is a war economic crime court, and Prince Johnson was the target, and Boakai executed that. You heard Eugene Fahgon say, you did the job, it's over. Right, Tamasa?
Yeah.
Eugene Fahgon said,
Clear.
your job is over, you did the job. It's over.
Yep.
Okay? Over in what sense? That Prince Johnson have gone to the great beyond, so it's over? Huh? That's what it is? John Last Man Standing, welcome. Kana Zile, welcome to you. Pale Orita Reto, welcome there. Sako Super Double. Those are two immature people, he said. We got a whole lot for all of us here tonight. We have the Minister of Information, Jerolimic Pia. Jerolimic.
You see somebody in the street, you carry live there?
Jerolimic Matthew Pia. We heard him on an audio. Okay. Angry, sounding very angry and frustrated. Jerolimic Matthew Pia. I mean, lamenting at a journalist using the F-bomb, the H-bomb, everything you can think about is out. Accusing former officials of government as well, the likes of Jefferson Tamakoji. You see how the people lie on Jeff Koji throughout the time, to the point that Jeff Koji is out of the country. All of what that was happening during the CDC time continues to happen under this 42 years inexperience. I'm not going to call Joseph Boakai for the 2-year experience anymore. Okay? I'm not going to call Joseph Boakai for the 2 years experience anymore. 42 plenty years in experience. Everything that they accuse the Weah government, the Jeff Koji, about is happening today. People are dying, mysterious death. Yeah, people are dying, mysterious death, and no here, no tay, no investigations. A businessman, a manager of a reputable hotel, was murdered and they blame it on suicide. People in police custody murdered, they blame it on suicide. The amount of deaths that is going on around the country under this government past the 6 years of George Weah rule. And Matthew Pierre is accusing Nathaniel McGill, Senator McGill, let me make the record straight, Senator McGill, Jefferson Koji, and others in the former CDC government, that they will arbitrarily take people in the back of pickup trucks and carry them. They will not be seen. They will beat them up and what have you. Take a look, take a listen here. This is Matthew Pierre.
Ask yourself what are you going to send? You see somebody in the street, you carry live there. I won't go live again. I can take my own phone and go live. Something got to be wrong with you. And you call yourself journalist.
Mr. Minister, can I please ask you a question?
You see how stupid it sound? You know how crazy that sound? Let me check my phone to get my work number.
I agree, sir.
I'm working with President Weah. His number in my phone. Somebody asked me for Weah number. Oh, let me check my phone to see the president number. Does it make sense?
Well, as for me, I'm not having my boss's number off hand. It's in my phone. Before then,
I don't care about that. That's your life to live. That's your issue to worry. But when you come to me and you say you're working somewhere and you got your person's phone, it's more of a red flag on you. People that can be passing around lying on people. You lie on somebody's institution. And they won't call the person and say, oh, I don't have the person's phone. Of course, if I have police, you're not even cross that place. And your labyrinth, you got a problem. You wasn't coaching them when you're beating your, just because you want to come the answer for you run behind.
All right. Let's pause it there for a minute. He said, if I have police, you'll not cross that fence. You'll not cross that road. If I have police here. So what are they doing with the police? Are they using the police against the citizens? What are they doing with the police? Let's go back on it.
To me, and you say you're working somewhere and you got your person's phone, it's more of a red flag on you. People that can be passing around lying on people. You lie on somebody's institution. And they won't call the person and say, oh, I don't have the person's phone. Of course, if I have police, you're not even cross that place. And your labyrinth, you got a problem. You wasn't coaching them when you're beating your, just because you want to come the answer for you run behind. Your dish today, who say you own Vision TV? Why they be your mother? The park car near Jefferson Koji fence. There's a fence. So I want to imagine you see Jefferson, in fact, you not even get a chance to even run to him. Because you're running, you're working with one of 10 security person. And that's what you're like. You create dictators. When you got leaders who want to be civilized and sensitive, you take advantage of them and disrespect them. Then you want to ground out they beating you. Or they not take you a chunky impact or they carry you to jail. So sometimes you sit down, you understand why the balls are rough on you, because you can be so disrespectful and disingenuous. You would have never dared go near them because your parents will cry for you. They may not kill you. They be laying on the sub big by now. They must say, could you understand my deal? Any other balls? They just come to the private place. You running behind them dressed like this.
And that's the main
you in jail.
That's the main reason is that very people protest.
It's not an issue. It's an issue that you guys have problem. You disrespect people all over the place. That's the issue. That's what like people voted there out. Somebody being government official, the very American that are partying democracy for. You can see an American government official and the people just run behind them. You ever saw that before? Never. That's the biggest democracy on earth. But those are people who infiltrate people, very beautiful profession. You're there to damage it. Your bad representation among them, your bad apple among the good press people. That's all you people are. I don't know why you want. You pass all around the street, somebody go to the private place, you run it behind them for interview. If the entertainment player want to go sit down drink one bottle of style, you run there and say you can't. Information minister go live from China Mall because you want to show to the world that he can drink beer. That no sense is that. People got privacy. What stupidity is that? What sense does that tell you yourself who calls yourself journalist? This is a commercial place. Anybody who comes here, either you want to do window shopping, just to know what person is so far, or you can pass on it. How is that an issue of going live on Facebook for so-called journalists? How? You explain that to me. That you run to me with a phone already said we're capturing everything. How is that? How is that journalism? Because why you do to pass around and beg? If you see a government official you want beg, and you're begging. Don't come out and you want to do interviews so that when the interview 3 times they give you money. That's what you do.
In this profession have never begged any government.
So then what the hell you see somebody in the private Sunday, you can't. Don't come out and you want to do interviews so that when the interview free time to give you money. That's why I do.
This professor have never begged any government.
So then what the hell?
Any government.
So then what the hell?
Any government.
So then what the hell?
Any government.
So then what the hell you see? So then what the hell you see? So then what the hell you see somebody in
there? I wanted to make sure you heard the F portion of it very well. Yeah, then he caught himself. But you already said the man opened up a gadget, he's ready to go live with you and this and that, and you just bust up talking, insulting. We've been joined by Miss Dopo, Sarah Dopo. Welcome to you there. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, Mr. Gilman. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for the show.
No doubt. Awesome. We're doing well. Yeah.
We're doing fine, Sarah.
Good.
Great to have you on here. I believe you've been following. These stories are all stories of the week that continue to, yeah.
Yeah, I'm following.
Let's hear your take so far.
Well, very, very, very rude minister. I think if he felt offended by that, he could have used that situation as a teaching moment.
Right.
So, talk to the journalist in a very professional manner. As a public figure, in my opinion, you have no. I mean, once journalists see you anywhere,
yeah,
it will go running to you. When Trump had a case that he went to, I think it was somewhere in New York, journalists went running to him. So
absolutely.
So as a public figure, pretty much is people will come to you wherever they find you. If that situation is embarrassing, you have to use it as a teaching moment to talk to them. Oh, I can't do this or I can't do that. You didn't have to be that rude. That was unprofessional. People who claim to be so educated, they badmouth other people and lie on Jefferson Koji and Mageni. He has no evidence that Jefferson Koji ever took anybody and beat him up and stuff. But they pass the wrong way to come in power today and they stay parading with the same lies.
Right. They are. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Ms. Dopo. Thanks for recognizing that portion of it that about Jeff Koji, Nathaniel McGill, and others. That's the lie they told to the Liberian people as they found their way into power. You lie your way to power, and now to govern, you want to continuously lie, and you behave so rude, unprofessional of a minister. And Boakai do not chastise or discipline these people. I don't know what I want to sit around him. They be laughing about how they are going against the citizens and journalists and what have you. I don't know. Like you stated, it would have been a teachable moment. You are the boss for the Fourth Estate. And if you think these people are not professional enough, then you teach them. But you don't rain insults on a young man simply because you are the minister. Yeah. Tamasa, your takeaway.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, I think Sarah Jep put it the right way. I think Jalimit Mafi Pia would have used this situation to just navigate through and able to just bring some senses to the table when it comes to the young journalist. He's the Minister of Information, Culture, and Tourism, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
There's no difference. That's why they call them public officials. To say that you want to differentiate his public life from the private life, then it is something that we need to question.
Absolutely.
Because to say that you have a two life to live, if you're in your home, that is okay. The man didn't go to your house and knock your fence and go and chase you there. You're out there.
In a
you're the minister in a public area.
Yeah.
if this young journalist come to you, you know, and the people want to make the news, why would you want to intimidate the person and use, you know, profanity and all type of words on the person? And when you talk about disingenuousness, that he's the person.
Right.
You heard him name it or nothing. So Nathan McGill will go, the senator will take somebody and put it in the pickup in the past. Jeff Coach will take people and just appear.
So
using all the kind of what? Can you imagine that?
If
And he's
McGill,
talking about the journalist is you know.
yeah. So if McGill go through the Senate to summon him to come to the Senate to answer to questions.
And he's a minister.
Yeah.
Or information. There's a law, it's a public statement. You know, coming from the mouth of the minister of information.
I hope my
That the five government officials were bundling people up, targeting people, and making people to disappear.
Yeah.
Throwing them in jail. These are not true.
No.
You know, and you know, there where we are, Mr. Gilman. He would have used this particular thing to just speak to this journalist, this young journalist, you know, and just draw him through some things, and that's it. And what I noticed about the man was so angry. I don't know what. I mean, very angry. I don't know what was going on. I don't think there's young journalists, not because there's young journalists going to him. I think there's something deeper than that.
I know.
I think he's looking for the past 12 months, what has happened within his government. I think that he's getting some hard time to deal with some of these issues.
You can see the frustration.
Because the public,
you
know, the public sentiment against the government is negative.
It is,
and because of their own working, because of their own doing.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing there to just be so rude and angry with the young man. The man only went to inquire. If you want to speak to him, fine. If you don't want to, say, look, my man, I'm not prepared to speak. You go by your business. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't show any good example as a public official. He didn't show that.
No.
It's wrong.
Cecilia Freeman says, first of all, everything he said about Koji and McGill in that recording are nothing but lies.
Absolutely.
Lies. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
She went on to say Gerald Lemick needs to be sued for defamation of character. Somebody needs to do that. You know? Ms. Freeman.
The Senator McGibby has that statutory responsibility to call this man and to go to his plenary and request this man to come and clarify his statement.
Yeah.
Senator McGill can do that.
You need to bring evidence to show what You people lie too much.
They lie too much. Too damn much. Yeah. Jessica Beyslow. In America, the paparazzi run after stars everywhere. Journalists follow lawmakers everywhere. So I don't know what he is really talking about. He is just trying to cause a scene. And it all boils down to his anger, exhibiting anger and frustration. Maki Kaye, our national correspondent, they are in power now. Why can't they bring charges against Jeff and his associates? Thank you, Maki.
Absolutely, Maki.
Yeah. 1 year in power. And you continue to accuse people for no reasons when you can do what you can. You are exercising so much power. You've made this country a country of men where the rule of law seems non-existent. Gabriel West, welcome, young brother there. How you doing? Say hello, big brother Mike and everyone on here. Welcome. Good to see you, T West. Welcome. Okay. Winston Logan. Boakai is the dullest man ever. To work in government for 42 years and still doesn't know anything about governance. 42 years inexperience. Yeah. 42 years inexperience. All right. We got more for you here. Let's bring you to speed with another thing here. We'll take your course, all right? So don't go nowhere. We're gonna be taking your course. Tamasa, you want to throw in anything you can as I bring up this other tape right here. Let's take Rodney quickly here. Rodney, go ahead. Welcome.
Yeah, Pop. How you doing, everybody?
Great.
Yeah, Randy.
So, I listened to that gentleman today here,
Yeah.
and all I have been saying that it is the doings of the government in being irresponsible from top to bottom, and I'm not playing. That's what I've been saying.
Right.
But the reason why his show different from just being irresponsible, it show frustration in not only the 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 position you have, but in government totality, because it shows that you win a game. Somebody can ask you how's the game, how did the game go,
Yeah.
and you are just mad. Did somebody on your team who got broken? No.
No.
The whole thing is these guys are frustrated. They cannot run the country. Everybody they know that people don't like what they are doing in the country. Not even just the citizens, but I'm talking about international. And they know they have blundered. They have no way to bring the country back to understanding. If not fire, that this one, that killing, that people dying in the street, they cannot control it. So when I say this guy, because he been the information minister, it shows so much light on the government in being frustrated, irresponsible, and they cannot run the country. That's how that guy. I mean, I actually went on Bendera Patrick and checked the exact thing that the lady said.
Uh-huh.
You could use that particular situation and be responsible and show that gentleman you don't need to talk to my kid, my man. This is my personal lifetime. I will not take interview. Simple as that. You don't even need to educate him
No.
if you can. You understand? Just I will not take an interview at this time. Meet me at information ministry or somewhere else. This is my personal lifetime. But because it's not only that he want to be rude, it's because they are frustrated of the way the country going and they cannot handle the pressure
No.
from every angle. Yes, that's it. Simple. Look at how that gentleman sounded so bitter. What Jefferson Koji has to do with somebody coming to you to interview you and he beating there, he killing there. There was what he has to do with that. You have this country in your hand and you cannot run it, but still after 1 year and a month, and you still going back to Jefferson Koji
Yeah.
and even the senator. That man, I don't laugh at you, but I did not and do not expect anything better for this government. So it's very, very usual for me. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rodney. Thank you very much there for your input. Folks, if you just joined us here, we are coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. Tamasa, you wanted to go in? You wanted to say something?
Oh, no, Mr. Gilman, we can. But, we already crossed
Yeah.
the PR man. So
Right.
I got to another one.
Okay. Yeah. Let me read a few comments here. This is from Mr. Stephen Kier. As a public official, if he is expecting to only be interviewed by any press in office, then he is in the right place, but seated in the wrong seat. Absolutely. Prince David, they are in power, but they are very angry. I really want to know the colors of their anger, Mr. Gilmer. I just can't get it. Everyone who supported this government are confused and angry for no reason. Angry winners. They will be just fine. Absolutely, they are angry winners.
Angry,
And, eh?
angry birds.
Angry birds. Yeah,
That cartoon show, Angry Birds, for the
yeah. Nina Kuya, my daughter. Welcome to you there. She says, good evening, Daddy. Welcome there, Nina. Good to see you on here. Sophie Blamo, welcome to you as well from Ohio there. Omigo J. Doe from California. How you doing out there, my man? The California fires. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our hearts goes out to you. We are in prayers for all of you out there. Ruben Cannon, I'm following from Gardnersville. Thanks so much. So much for Liberian citizen, no doubt. Amadou Dagabui Blend, welcome to you. And Emmanuel Tia, Mr. Gamer, could you please send that video to the senator? Okay, I got your point there. I believe Senator Maggie has seen this video. We are in a chat room together. That video trended heavily in the chat room there. Gwendolyn Ann Foundation, Gwendolyn Flowers. He's an angry winner, just like the rest of them. Hi, Mr. Gimo. Where have you been? Yeah, where have I been lately? Anyway, let's save it for another time. Yeah, I apologize. I've been away for days. Yeah. Julie K. Ramo, welcome there. Good to see you. Good morning, Mr. Gimo, and to you all. Yeah, Julie, how are you? How's Monrovia? Welcome. Good to see you. Okay. Yeah. And Demo G. Will Sape. It's not just because he doesn't know. He seems to be a heartless man. And Ambrusa, Mr. Gimo, I believe the senator will respond to him. Absolutely. Dubo Hill, the guy is childish and uncivilized. Plus, he's lying with confidence. Yep. That's how Ato Solo would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lying with confidence. Speaking nonsense with confidence. Yeah.
Or maybe Tabata.
Yeah, Tabata. Benzema Benedict. They all apologize like the dim light Dillon. And that takes us exactly where we want to be. Darius Dillon. Okay? Dillon, first we brought you a clip of Dillon talking about George Weah made men, he made leaders, generational leaders. And at the time he was not senator when he made that statement. And when he became senator, he was against George Weah riding private jets. They didn't think about how President Weah acquired that private jet or what contact is there. Because before President Weah became president, he was the only one in the 2017 campaign that had helicopters, that had a little Cessna plane that were traveling across the country. So when he became president, they expected him to ride wheelbarrow. Joseph Boakai, who never had wheelbarrow in a campaign, is the one that is flying private jet to Wasonga.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's flying private jet to Lofa, Wasonga. Say Wasonga, that's your hometown. So, the shame have gotten to Dillon and others. And somebody in our circle said, don't take it like Dillon just coming to save face, or he doesn't have anything to say to Boakai about Boakai riding private jet. They are using that as a springboard. That Darius Dillon statement, I'm about to play it, where to salvage the whole thing here, the country just need a private jet, a presidential jet, an official jet.
Shameless man.
Okay? They want to now find ways and means to use taxpayers' dollars to buy an airplane for Joseph Boakai. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So listen to Darius Dillon here. All of you just joining us here are James John Kakula Sumo, John Saki Kone, Rutland Ian Shelu, Welcome to you, Melvin Cordor. Welcome there. And Ruthland said, I am not surprised at Dillon. He also doesn't know the importance of being a senator. Benjamin Zoe, welcome to you. And Josephine Campbell, we thank Jesus. You are back, boss. Thank God we are back. Yeah. Yeah. Ophelia Johnson, welcome as well. Good to see you here. Let's roll the tape. Take a look, take a listen here to Darius Dillon talk about the private jet issue.
Callers and those who listen, let me address this private jet issue. My response may not go down well. As Darius Dillon, who campaigned against private jet, use of private jet against President Weah, I want to publicly apologize to President Weah. Why? Because we did not understand the constraints and the reasons and the justification for using private jet by the President of Liberia. We condemn it. Now, President Dillon, apologize. Lord, let me tell you, this country, they say when you wrong, play traffic and say you're not wrong. They can respect you, they can honor you for the year. Look, let me tell you something. In good conscience, it's good to admit that you're wrong so that you can correct the wrong. We see the need for the use of private jet. But
I saw that when I was in Abuja when President Boakai went there. I narrated that on
this. We see the need, and I said no. The use of private jet by the President of Liberia. The thing that can solve it, the private jet issue, is for us to procure a presidential jet for Liberia, for the use of the private jet by the President of Liberia. The thing that can solve it, the private jet issue, is for us to procure a presidential jet for Liberia, for the use of private jet by the President of Liberia. The thing that can solve it, the private jet issue, is for us to procure a presidential jet for Liberia, for the use of the President and for official use. The use of private jet by the President of Liberia. The thing that can solve it, the private jet issue, is for us to procure a presidential jet for Liberia, for the use of the President and for official use.
You heard that?
Yes.
To procure a private jet.
Mr. Gamer,
yeah, go ahead, Ms. Dopo.
Yeah.
I was asking whether you have the senator's response to Dillon.
Yeah, Senator Augustine Chia. Yeah.
That's it right there. I think the Liberian Post should hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That Darius Dillon.
If you have it, can you please hear for us, please, Mr. Gilman?
Yeah, let me try to get it quick. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Tabasa.
Mr. Gilbert. I listened to Dillon when this came up. I said, wow. But you know, they call him the light. And thank God, one of our people that Trenton said the dim light.
The dim light.
But I refer to it in the false light. You know, when false light somewhere, it has the resemblance of a true light, but it lacked that capacity to bring enlightenment to the people.
Right.
And this is what we find ourselves in.
Yep.
You know, many times, we've been, I normally say, it is bad when you are uninformed. It is bad. But if you have been misinformed, it's dangerous and worst. It takes a lot of time.
It does.
To be renewed. Yes, Dillon. He said that they didn't know the situation that surrounds this particular issue when it comes to president, right? Private jet.
Private jet.
They didn't know. And they didn't even say care to ask those questions to know.
Right.
But they used that particular means as a weapon against the past administration. But this guy is clever, Mr. Gilmore. They are already discussed these things. This man is the chairperson of Foreign Affairs.
Foreign Affairs.
The man and Boakai, they eat together. They do a lot of things together. There's a plan to procure or to secure a presidential jet.
The presidential jet.
One way to bring the discussion to the public glare.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the ways to bring the discussion to the public glare and to test the water is for him to just come up with this thing and just throw that kind of job.
Sure, yeah.
His apology is there. No, it's not clear. His apology is not clear. He has some motive. But the first thing to bring the real topic, to bring the real thing on the table, he just want to clear the issue, that the pedal and drum against the former president.
Right.
But this thing is all planned. They are planned. They want to secure a jet for President Boakai.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, yeah, Cyril.
But our chair, Ms. Dopo, you want to go ahead before I come in with our chair?
I know you our chair, but I believe what our chair said in that letter. Our chair, Dillon doesn't have the balls to criticize the government. He
right.
Do that. So he decided to use the situation to apologize to President because he know he cannot look at the Boakai government and criticize him for robbing private. He being on the president.
Yeah, he been on the private.
Yeah.
He knew private jet, and he knows it's still wrong today, but he cannot criticize his government for it. So now to say, oh, he's going to say sorry to President. That's fake. That's not genuine.
Very fake.
Very fake.
Go ahead, Mr. Gilman.
And so, Augustine Chair responded to Darius Dillon with a Facebook post. He wrote and said, confronting the guilt of deception, the case of the apology of Senator Dillon. Quote, truthfulness has never been counted among political virtues, and lies have always been regarded as justifiable tools in political dealings. Unquote. And that was by Hannah Arendt. The senator went on to say, Hannah's words captured an important idea that the justification of political ends trumps truthfulness, so that lying or deception, when it is politically expedient or to achieve a desired political end, becomes justified. Such is the sad debacle of my colleague, Senator A. Darius Dillon. He does not have the spine
there you go.
or balls, testicular fortitude to criticize President Boakai over his use of a private aircraft, as he did with former President Weah. So, the deceptive thing to do is to say that he was wrong for criticizing former President Weah. This is not an honest apology. After all, it is a deception and a political chicanery. Clearly, there is a lack of sincerity and genuine remorse. It was a clever attempt to manipulate public perception, as there has been a huge public disapproval of him. The apology should be seen as nothing but a mere formality and a face-saving adventure, rather than a meaningful acknowledgement of wrongdoing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well written.
Yeah.
The learned counselor,
The leather
Senator,
counselor, Augustine Chair.
Senator Che. You know, I'll drop in. You know, 2029 is coming, Mr. Gilman.
Right.
One of the clever attempts by the Dillon man is to he finding a way now to navigate to bring some distance a little bit, and we'll see that later because he's sensing that the public opinion currently in the country against the government is at the level that they are confused.
At the zenith is very high. Yeah.
They are very confused.
They are very confused.
And he coming up with such a thing, you know, to see how he can narrow down or water down some of the public, you know, sentiment against him personally.
Right.
Because he too is reading as dropped drastically. And all in all, there lack of sincerity in this, as the counselor said. Absolutely, yes. Not only is that the apology is flimsy, it is watery. There's no honesty in it. It's just all mad show. You know, and they have deeper intent in terms of securing a presidential judge. They have it as a chairperson on the executive, the foreign areas, in the House, on the foreign committees. He's the chair. So there are a lot of things there. So one of the ways is to just come with a wishy-washy apology and just bring it out a kind of flimsy, funny-looking apology.
Funny-looking
but
apology.
I think the public said they didn't take him serious. Said about that. Yeah, they didn't take him serious. He think that he can make it way 2029, but the people already understand his role. They know the kind of person he is. If he said the testicular, right? But I would say the intestinal fortitude. I don't think even he had that intestinal fortitude to even say, look at Boakai in the face and say, "Oh man, what you doing is wrong." He doesn't.
He doesn't have it.
No. He doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it. No.
Yeah.
He doesn't have it. And Tubasi, Christopher Wlotte Tubasi, don't fall for Dillon's scam. Dillon is paving a way for taxpayers to buy a Boakai private jet for travel, since Boakai is old and frail. Remember that.
Absolutely, Chris. Long time, my man. I haven't heard from you, my man.
Right. Rudler Ian Shelu, a person like Dillon who came to power on falsehood and also influenced the Liberians to vote President Boakai based on falsehood. How will us Liberians take his words seriously? No way. And Kuda Williams, this show you have to have dictionary to understand what they are saying. Answer Zeke Morris Dukley. Dillon upgraded his ticket to first class in Ghana some years ago. He ever since he enjoyed that,
and he
lied his way out of that again. Yeah, but he continued to enjoy it. And Melvin Cordell, is he from the CDC? Yes, Augustine Chair is from CDC from Grand Crew.
Yeah.
From Sino. Yeah, Sino County lawmaker, senator. Cecilia Freeman, his apology watery, just like Lipton tea without milk and sugar. I'll tell you. Yeah.
The other tea had to drink.
It had to drink. Be thankful, Addison. Dillon is trying to buy a private jet for his government. Or they already have it, because if they can get yellow machines in the country, they can do anything now. No doubt.
Yeah.
And Dorothy, these are you. Hey, Mr. Gilman, and everyone, please, when are we going to the White House to talk about what is going on in our country, Liberia? Our people are dying and suffering in Liberia. We need to wake up people. I was talking to somebody today, and next week is the transition is what, the 20th. Donald Trump taking over on the 20th, and Joe Biden will be out. Congress is just settling in. They are doing confirmation hearing, all of that. We're gonna go. All right, I promise you all that we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go. And Roland Clinton Sr., Mr. Gamer, Dillon says they should reduce the salary also. You know when he said that about reducing the salaries? Long time ago.
When you were running to be senator.
When you are running to be senator. Yep. You know what he said also, Clinton? He said he was going to take only 5,000 and whatever is left, he will give it to Monserrato County.
Yeah.
You know how many times he gave Monserrato County I think $8,000?
One time.
One time. He said, I will not be fenced around my house. Today you cannot see the roof of Darius Dillon house. His house used to be a walk through the yard. People walk through the yard, you get narrow laid path, people walk through and go. Now you don't see that. Okay? So that's who we have. That's who we have. And it's shameful that we have people who cannot be honest about what these guys are doing or saying to call them out. And that's what frustrating Stanton Witherspoon.
Yep.
And he's coming out every day. You know, this the problem I have with Henry Costa. He calls himself the voice of the voiceless, Henry Costa.
Mm-hmm.
And been in the vanguard of advocacy for social justice, for change, and what have you. But today, Costa said he's gave up the business of advocating for social justice, for change.
Wow.
Are we there for all of the things that Henry Costa advocated for? Rule of law, social justice, basic necessities, education, healthcare, this, that. Are we there yet? Is the country okay now for Henry Costa to hang up his boots and jersey and say, I'm done with politics, with advocacy? Are we there? It's all ploy, lies. You know? The people in the government today are his friends.
Mm-hmm. You are pressing the lens for the other day.
Yeah. Okay? That's the double-edged sword that we have. You can't be an advocate and speak from both ends of your mouth. No, you can't. You got to stand for something or you fall for everything.
Yeah.
Listen to Jeremiah Bankun at the funeral. Let's say Prince Johnson lying instead. Jeremiah Bankun tribute. He talked about there is nothing, no money in the private sector. So I joined the government sector.
Yeah.
To do what?
To steal.
To steal.
To make money.
To make money.
Not to sell.
To steal. Okay? Absolutely. Wilhelmina Okai. She said Costa is in bed with the government. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is. And Melvin Costa digging diamond now. You know? Don't laugh about it, Melvin. Don't laugh about it. Because he could have gone to digging diamond and still be on the radio and stay advocate. Because we are not where he thought or he things that he advocated for. We are not there yet. Look at the country, the state of the country, the governance of the country, the rule of law. When Joseph Boakai is breaking down every institution, when he's trampling on every statutes in the Constitution. Okay? The National Elections Commission is a constitutional institution created by the Constitution, not by an act by the executive or something. Created by the Constitution to be independent. President appoints, the Senate consent with their confirmation, and then when they are confirmed, they are certificated, and they go for the next, 7 years?
7 years.
Okay? But look at what is happening today.
The government only have shown that they can do anything they want and nobody can do anything about it.
Right.
I mean, that is already, if the baby that is born today doesn't know that one, then I don't know. But everybody right now in Liberia knows that this government can do whatever they want. Nobody can do a darn thing about it.
Mr. Stephen Kier, why, Michael? Even though this might be off the topics at hand tonight, I'm a bit confused of yesterday, the House of Representatives joint meetings, since there are still separations between the so-called majority and minority speaker saga. But I noticed that they all attended the meetings together yesterday. So how could a minority who have been on separations all these many months be part of this joint section? If you know, please. No doubt, Mr. Kier. There's a saying that to effect a change, you got to either join or you be part of the process to effect that change. If you notice, the integrity lawmakers, they are just about 30 with the speaker. They don't have the numbers to do anything. The Supreme Court have been dragging her feet to respond to the Bill of Information, to interpret their own ruling. They've been dragging their feet. Let me tell you also here, whether this has anything to do with it. There were word around that members of the Supreme Court, some of them received bribe, $200,000 each or whatsoever, and one person did not take the money. We also found out that Jeremiah Kpankun was the one who dedicated the park for the Chief Justice's daughter in I think Marsha, on the highway. A beautiful park. People said it's a beautiful park, and Jeremiah Kpankun was the one who went there to cut the ribbon to dedicate it. That's the Chief Justice. Jeremiah Kpankun is behind the removal of Speaker Koffa. He's there dedicating the Chief Justice daughter's park, entertainment center. What conversation did they have behind the scene that the Supreme Court will refuse to give the either declaratory judgment or answer to the Bill of Information sought by Koffa and team? But here is it, Mr. Kier, everybody on here. The Rule of Law Caucus Committee, the Rule of Law Caucus, headed by Musa Hassan Bility, they intend to go and join the renegade lawmakers. They are colleagues. It's in good faith. It's a strategy. Let me tell you. They're going to fight from within. Okay? They're going to fight from within. You notice that they have filed a lawsuit with a lower court, the civil law court. They filed a lawsuit for declaratory judgment, stating that their colleagues held election against the Constitution to vote for another speaker and XYZ and all of those things. They have filed a lawsuit with the civil law court for declaratory judgment. What becomes of that lawsuit? If the lower court rule in their favor, because the Supreme Court have already ruled, say what they did was ultra virus. So the lower court will automatically rule in favor of Koffa and the integrity lawmakers. And now, Wahini, left-hand speaker, Kun will not accept. He will run to the Supreme Court. Okay? He will run to the Supreme Court. And now the Supreme Court will be forced to interpret their ruling. If it goes the other way around, Musa Bility, the rule of law caucus, if the laws are the civil law court, they will go to the Supreme Court also. That will compare the Supreme Court to answer to their earlier ruling, the ultra-virus ruling. So you see, they are not fighting a losing battle. They are trying to do everything to work within the confines of the law to compel the Supreme Court to take action, to state exactly what they meant when they say everything done by the renegade lawmakers were ultra virus. Okay? Yeah. So I hope, Mr. Kia, I hope I was able to make one or two things clear here. Tamasa, you want to, what you got from that?
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, I think you hit the major points. I think Brother Kia, I think, yeah, because a lot of people too were confused. They were. I think when they saw that section where they saw Musa Bility and the rest of the team,
yeah,
so they were wondering what was going on. Yeah, it's true. As Mr. Gilman rightly put it, you can't, there are certain battles sometimes you don't have to fight while you're outside of it. You have to get within.
Yeah.
For so many months, like 2 or 3 months, they have been separated and nothing was working out. And the guys, the majority, were continuing to just do their thing and they were moving ahead. So what the Koffa Black did, they re-strategized. And in that meeting, there where they came up with a name they called the Rule of Law Caucus, held by Musa Hassan Bility. So within that caucus, they decided that, so look, okay, while the whole thing going on, I think we have to get in and to be part of the process. Yeah. And at the same time, we'll pursue some legal means. But let us be within.
Right.
I think that strategy was perfect, but the group stay in tight. The 30 members, they are still in tight.
They are still in
and
tight.
That's why, so that's a new strategy. Sometimes you can't just swear one way. When you swear it another way, and it is good that you go back, analyze the entire process and come up with a new, theory or a new strategies. That's why the Koffa Black currently, doing. So yes, you see them there. But there are still legal, proceeding going on, as Mr. Gilman rightly said. There's a case already at the lower court when it comes to the declaration of judgment. We'll see how it goes. But nothing has been lost in the entire fight.
No.
But it just sometimes go within, and you can fight within. So that's what they decided to do.
Miss Dopo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact strategy, and sometimes they say how to play fool to gain wisdom. So you go in there and you do what you have to do. But we all know that the law or speaker, he's tinted, he's not recognized all over the place as the right speaker. So
No.
it's an embarrassment for him, even though he got the government, but he is not recognized by the entire 73 members as the speaker.
No.
And that's until he can go through the process, he is the speaker for the government, for the government, because they're supporting him.
Right.
He's the speaker for the entire body. Otherwise, he would have the moved the speaker. So right now,
you using earpiece? I think your battery dying. If you're using earpiece, you're breaking.
No, I'm not using earpiece.
You are.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I was saying that he's still tinted no matter what.
He is tinted.
Yeah.
He's tinted, and that's it. So the other people, they use the government to punish the other people with withheld salaries and all that law. They have to pay their bills and have to the consumer.
Right.
I think the strategy was in place.
Absolutely. It was in place. Well, folks, if you just joined us here, welcome to Other View. We are coming to you from Detroit, Michigan. Let me welcome my friend and brother there from Bond City this morning. Alex Kolu said, good morning, Mr. Gilmore. Thanks to you guys for keeping our people up to date. I am closely monitoring from following from Nema County to be precise, or Bond City. Absolutely. Welcome there, Alex. Good to see you here this morning. And Mr. Stephen Kier says, sounds good. And Ballon Smith, welcome to you. The Election Commission boss play her own hand. The chickens are coming home to roost. We'll make that the last story. Let's go to this story of torture chambers, and then we'll come back to sack or suspended NEC Chairman Davidetta Browne-Lassana. Torture chambers. The LMP and NSA are said to be collaborating in the torture of various alleged suspects in the Capitol building fire. For confession, Tom Ettridge, who was tortured to confess and implicate others, including his boss, Speaker Koffa, said in an audio that there are others being held by the LMP and NSA for similar reasons. Reports indicate that Tom has been tortured severely since he was taken to the clinic and is currently helpless. The LMP and NSA now want his lawyers to go and sign for his release. The lawyers have declined the offer on grounds that they don't want to be responsible for whatever reasons whatever happens to him after he's released to them. Let's dig deeper. Yeah. Let's dig deeper into this story of Thomas Ettridge. You will recall, I believe you've seen this picture. This is Ettridge being carried by police, riot police. Okay, this is Tom Ettridge being carried. And when they took him, the clinic that they took him to, you saw how it was fortified, it was guarded, it was protected. with heavily armed police officers. You saw that. But the Capitol building, after the protests, when they beat up citizens, tear gas people, people were shot at, and what have you? Lawmakers from the integrity side, now the Rule of Law Caucus, were chased out of there, out of the Capitol building. They could not even enter the Capitol building. The building was guided by the joint security. But they've come out to tell the world, to tell the Liberian people that somebody set the building on fire. Okay? Somebody set the building on fire. And they believe it is this young man, Tom Ettridge. Ettridge has been tortured to confess and to implicate other people. Okay? We will play you an audio of the young man speaking to reporters or confidants. I don't know who you are speaking to, but that's what it is.
I heard it was his brother.
Yeah, his brother. Explaining his ordeal. What happened to him? For 15 good minutes. I know you've heard this audio. We have enough time to play it all so that you get a different version of it. Or if you didn't hear it, you heard that he was tortured, you are going to hear from his own mouth here tonight. Okay? Before we go to playing the video, let's just welcome Ms. Chapin. Maybe she got something to say for 1 or 2 minutes, and then we're going to go to play this audio for you. Ms. Rashad Bazaji Chapin, welcome. How you doing?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm not from my regular place today. I'm traveling. Anyway, hi to everybody and thank God. Hear your voice again.
Right.
Thomas, Sarah, rest of our family. Thank you for the glory. Yeah, alive. Yeah, and I have fears about the direction of our country is going. Election commissioner gone, and I'm going to Chief Justice will be nice. Down.
Thank
So
you.
I don't know
I
where
know.
we're heading for. Yeah. So, yeah, while listening to.
Okay. Let's go to roll the tape. Thank you, Ms. Chapin. Welcome. We'll take more from you on the flip side of this. Folks, again, welcome to all of you there. Carrie Neiman Clinton from Houston, Texas. Welcome to you there. Good to see you on here tonight. Paula Orita Reto. So, Mr. Gimon, the Koffa block joined the Cone block? No, they did not join the Cone block. They went back to getting it done the right way. Okay? Yeah. They didn't go join them to say, we recognize Richard Coon. No, that's not it. Yeah. Okay? Well, take a look and take a listen here to this clip right here. Let's play it for all of us here.
I didn't even know where I was going. Drove for almost 1 hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And we entered a big compound, very big building. I didn't know the building, but then as soon as we got upstairs, the first thing he did is to call me again. The first question the other man asked me, he said, "You know me?" I said, "I don't know you." He said, "Let me tell you something. Your boss man, you can't fight government. You can never fight government. One man can fight government. So we'll do about anything." Then he said, "We'll get recalling, we'll do the whole thing about that fire business." Chief, what do you do? I know nothing about fire business. I know nothing about fire business. Not knowing, they had 3 other persons that they carried into that place there for I think 2-3 days. They formulated a statement that entitled me to say I call the people for all of me to the postman house from CDC headquarters. So before we call the play, they say they play on me on the play recalling. I said, "What are you calling your play here?" So they far from that fire incident. They calling your play here so as the reason they recalling. He called us. I said it was a daily protest that I brought my friends from I brought some workers, some maintenance people, the security, they all I thought the security then the man start slapping me. He started hitting me. I mean you thought they knocked me on the ground, start hitting me. They beat me for almost 5 minutes. Then he said the other be calling here, so where you met her? I said the problem here, all the men you see, so they're my co-workers. Even people are maintaining me in that place here. Even people are living in Seaport Bridge. The other guy you hear in the recording there, he living in how they call it place there, for the world, they come to my junction, I bring the money. I didn't know about me. So I come to job Copa myself that he was bringing the men in for the protest because we all bringing people for the protest. That how we got the compound that money and come and speak up parking that and the men got down the I didn't go for protest. He said you lie. He start beating me. They beat me. Then they brought another statement up. They say you are now with Jangako. Say with Jangako. It's from CC Fire Quarter. If I say we get calling on you, you are calling Jangako. Say you Jangako and why you say Jerry Power should meet your enforcement place. From there, you're one of the invisible pack. Do I say, but the people that you calling, so I don't even know them. Jangako, you can't say I even know in my face. I don't hear your name. I even know in my face. And I'm not even a person who can go on CDC Fire Quarter to go out and call it. One low, the guy who they have statement, they read the guy statement. I say if you bring the middleman say you know me, then you'll win your case. You say, okay, now they brought the guy. Tell them so that from 11 to 3 o'clock, then they now beat me, the body came in. In fact, the first minute is there, they say they carry me down to the basement where they get on the ground place there. They will so mask me if I'm scared what they want, they will so mask me. I say people anything you want to look me now, but the first thing I want to where I am. I wonder where I am. You say, it's that house water, that snakes inside there. If you're not care what we want on there, we'll carry the snake in water. The snake will fuck with it on there. I just between left and there. I say, people, I don't do nothing. I didn't care about us. What they came me? They brought us statement. I did the person about if you see the person, I call the person here now. As you pay me calling from my phone. Pay the person we calling. Let me listen to the person for the person myself talk. You say, oh, that you smart and you are smart and they start beating me. They beat me one low. The director of institution and call. And he was on call him when they park him. He said, we'll get a man. He said, yeah, we'll get a man. And when I hear, he said, don't worry, director. The man will get something from him. We'll make him get something. We'll carry something that we carry. You would have approached on. I said, but anything I do, man, we will tell how to get from me today. Even if I say, they will say, I say it. All handed do it. Beat me. I did I fainted, so I fell down. They were almost 3:30. They left me. They say, oh man, you're putting me inside of the sleep. Our evening call. I want to allow the flow. Put my hair on the rest bed. Dear bro, still get me, dear bro. The governor key. Who are me? Everybody kick me. You think you can't you come boss here. Get up, man. They took me and kept me in the corner, put me in the chair. I was staying down there. One guy called no place or what the key was different information again. They say, oh, you say you can laugh. Yeah, well, you say you can laugh. You get different information on you again. I know information again. The hard even sushi now from the yard there. Now when they carry even sushi down there, they beat even sushi, they tie they stretch your leg and so or they say that's when they finish beating. So when they finish beating you now, then they will be telling you what to say. So as they tell you, you shouting, you yelling, and you yelling, then they be calling, yes, let me say it, yeah, I didn't want it. But they didn't know sushi myself, and the thing that the point they did, after that didn't happen, they put sushi myself in the same room for the sleep. So when they call Iwe Sushi, I say, yeah, no Iwe Sushi. Now they brought Iwe Sushi. When they brought Iwe Sushi, he came in San Sami. Then he asked the man, he said, you know the man? I said, yeah, I know the man. He said, Tommy, you know the man? I said, yeah, I know the man. I said, I'm picking. I said, the man, I brought the man to the hospital. Unfortunately, the some of the people he was so small, he didn't go on there. Then he said, but chief, with all due respect, I had to get paid on. So they start reading the Iwe Susi. He said, Iwe, and I used to say 1 year on December 17th, at about 9 o'clock, somebody come call me, Iwe said, chief, I beg you, with all due respect, you beat me landed, you made your own statement. I never told your tongue and said about gas. That you say I must say about gas. I never say about gas. You beat me for 3 days here. You say you know the mayor, I know the mayor. And you say but all men will get in mayor. So the mayor now everything you say here, I did not say it. I never said it. So I say, but chief, you see what I'm telling you? I say, anybody you bring here, they don't know me. I say, what I told you about the protest day that I brought in many. Any other thing behind that protest statement there, that I get nothing along with that fire incident. And when I get it, from my brother, because I got pick up, people everybody come together. When I'm going to everybody destroy. That was the protest, the protest. I didn't go for protest. They say, oh, if I say, the other guy say, if I say, you are the most educated man, money man, and so we get something from inside you. Yeah, I start thinking about formulating all the other stories then now. So they say, get Osa. How I went Osa. When I went Osa, my statement was I made that I pick up the men in the morning to bring them to the protest money, and I left them. They went in the evening. We went to our apartment place. So they took Iwe Susi on the statement that he made that on that day, on the 17th of December, about 9 o'clock, Tom called me to meet at a bossman place and say he received money from Changes Gagwe, Abu Kamara, Safoko, other things, along with my statement what I made, on that protest day. I said, but chief, don't put me to think what I did not say. They start beating me. They beat me for almost 10 minutes. They just keep waiting. When they read it one year, they say you say them 1 year. You read it when you say it. Then when you say it, they will bring camera up. You will say it 1 year. When I say chief, when I call the camera, I say, but chief, that's why I say it. They will call the camera up. He beat me. They start bringing recording on. How Grace called me in the morning. I said, but Grace are my co-worker. We can talk anybody anytime. But everything you're discussing here, when you play recording here now, let the recording in, let me know whether I have said something about fire business. You only play recording at the end of the day, then you call it recording off. Now it's not beauty. They made people there had a brawl about Amos Koffa. I said, no Amos Koffa. Amos Koffa that mentioned the worker. He said, but I meant funny place. And you help the man funny place. I said, don't help the man funny place. See, I never eat Koffa, eat do anything. I know Koffa for place. I say, from the protest day, I never saw Koffa. I never saw Koffa. They say, okay, you see. Now they left me. They call me, they call me, they put me posture. Now they order me, kill me. He said, man, you're not happy. They think, what you do so, and we can make it work for us. We can make it work for us. I said, but I'm looking for work. I'm looking for work. So you see, if I say we get people that are working for us here, somebody we get people that the thing I want to say, before you go out there, then the minister I want to say.
Talk the thing.
I want to say before you go out there, is the sound. You want me again?
I'm talk. Talk the thing. Don't cry.
So
what are you crying for?
That say you know you know upon even here for your need. He working for us, but nobody can go. You will receive your service. You're paying 3,500. You say you know and Stefan no more. You don't have to no more. I say I'm low. When I know Stefan no more. You say remember working for us, making 2,500. Even when we care what we want from you, you can be taking 2,000 now. You step in up coming and you say no sir. So don't just be free with us. Just work with us. I say, but you, I'm doing anything. They keep forcing when they say they want, that pity. I got tired. So when they left me, I went to the food, I ate the food, I came back. I sat down small. I told them, now we are safe. That is about them. Let's go take treatment. They gave me the mountain man test. I came out with 2+ malaria. I think that was our Saturday. You know, it was Friday morning. So when they carry me, they treated me everything with mountain man test. I came out with 2+ malaria. So I actually said, but then you're leaving my mistake. Oh, but I couldn't even walk, sir. I couldn't walk. All in my body, I couldn't walk. So I slept. Sunday morning, they came me. Sunday morning they came me back up again. I said, man, you want to see your family? I said, but I want to see my family. He said, but then you will see what we want to see. I had the finish formulating la Copa story, how I bought gas from in fact because they couldn't get me to say I bought gas from Congo Tana because I came from outside. So they say you bought gas from some place there. They have gone to that place already, agreed they put to say I bought gas from there. I said, well, how I got it? I had the formula story, everything. So I didn't so the only thing I was giving myself, I say, if we leaving today, I go to the press, and go to the press that all these women that formulated story. But they wanted to get that information that they were going to the site where they say I did all the thing here to carry me there. Yesterday when they came into the places, all the places they said I'm how they call it, came into all the places in order. Before I call it, they came to all the places and they say you must say that here public ask for. I hear public, I hear your stuff. Yes, it's what it is. The problem is building up. Oh, then I hear your pastor, one say I'm for the camera on me, one call the video, all they say, oh man, and now you see that all I think yesterday. I let me come that statement there. Because I think they start calling grace. Now they can be calling on grace. You know grace. I know grace. You and grace out of a fire business. I think you're out of a fire business. I say I'm not of a fire business. I say the only thing I know grace will be grace our political officer and she work for us. So now we never going to go to put out our appointment office. You know, we go to the appointment office to pay our way and things. He said, but Grace call you say she never the fire business. Even Abu Kamara was there. Now knowing the EPS men from that place there, they take video recording on Grace, Abu Kamara, everybody say that they want like they were you're playing the fire, Abu Kamara was there. I said, but I see that one. They beating me. You say that day when Grace came, Abu Kamara was there, they call your me from there. If you read the statement, you see two days, miss in that statement there that they forced me to say. That help for me. I want to go money. They just say can't go up.
Okay, bro.
Before I read for you. I'm going to see how it's
All right, folks. That was the voice of Tom Ettridge. He works in the Speaker's office. You listen to his story there. how he was tortured, malhandled, maltreated, and told to lie on his bosses, to lie on his colleagues. And if he refuses or refused, they beat on him and do a whole lot to him, threaten to sodomize him, to put him in a room with snakes. Talk about butt naked. We brought you a story about butt naked just the other day, right? That we got information that people that were arrested, and this was January 11th, Saturday, when we brought the story out. That was before the audio even came out. The people that were arrested by the LMP and allegedly taken to the NSA headquarters are actually turned over or given to General Bodnike, who tortures them. Yeah. So, a credible investigation in a house fire will not be like this. Okay? We want to see that report that Gregory Coleman spoke about, that they're going to take it to the National Security Meeting to declassify it. We want to see that investigation that was done, that they want to declassify. What's in it to be declassified? If arson was the cause of the fire, which is very criminal, inhumane, barbaric, why classify it? Why classify criminals? But they have the young man. They believe they can't go any further. They want him, they want to break him down, to implicate his bosses, to say it was Speaker Koffa who sent me. It was Abu Kamara who sent me. It was Frank Safoko who sent me. It was Musa Dean. It was Marvin Cole. And the list goes on and on and on. Okay? We just can't carry on like this. No, we can't. We can't carry on like this. We have a country to build. We have generations unborn to prepare for. Okay? Tonight we are discussing the theme here. We are discussing this quote by say first they came for me, they came for communists, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialist, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionist, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I still did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me. They came for everybody. And we deny, say, you carry on. I'm not a communist. I'm not a socialist. I'm not a trade unionist. I'm none of those things. But then they came for us. And there was no one to talk for us. There was no one to talk for us when they came for us. Because everybody else have been taken away. It's the story today. The alleged dismissal of the National Elections Commission boss, Davidetta Browne-Lassana, by Joseph Boakai. And this is her right here. This is she. Davidetta Browne-Lassana. Okay? I was in Monrovia for the elections 2023 till the end. I was in Monrovia. I left a day or so before. I left a couple days before the inauguration. I saw it all, and I could not stay to see the transfer of power from a young, vibrant, energetic George Weah to an octogenarian, frail Joseph Yoman Boakai. I saw it all. And there were a whole lot said about Davidetta Browne-Lassana and the Elections Commission. A whole lot. Today, Joseph Boakai axe fell on her. Allegedly following an investigation as per this write-up. Okay? The suspension follows an investigation into recent protests by aggrieved NEC workers regarding administrative decisions taken without proper consultation. Taken without proper consultation. According to the findings, Madam Browne-Lassana unilaterally announced the closure of the NEC office for 1 month and dismissed 25 employees without the knowledge or approval of the NEC Board of Commissioners as required by law. The chairperson carries on administrative functions in consultation, not with the consent, of the board, in consultation. But our argument here is in no way to support Davidetta Browne-Lassana and her disrespect shown to George Weah and the CDC and what have you. I was in Monrovia, I saw it firsthand. Not that. But our laws, our organic laws, our constitution has been thrown in the dustbin by Joseph Boakai. Okay? While we are advocating against the illegal removal of Fonati Koffa, we cannot be celebrating Joseph Boakai suspending the Elections Commission chair because she did XYZ to us. We didn't like it. So let's dance to Joseph Boakai's whims and caprices. Joseph Boakai is an attempt to get at the Supreme Court. He went to LTA. He went to Central Bank. Nothing happened. That was the communist, the socialist, the trade unionist. Nothing happened. And you will bear me out here. These were some of the problems we had with our own Fonati Koffa. When it started with President Weah at the airport, the yellow machines, the dismissal of thousands of civil servants. And we were slow walking our actions. Okay? And our disagreement with Koffa was not to have him removed, but to have him do the needful, to speak up, to hold people accountable for their actions and inactions against the Liberian people, against the rule of law. So here we are today. I mean, a cross-section of people hailed Joseph Boakai, celebrated Davidetta Browne-Lassana suspension. And we should not be doing that. We give in to Boakai when we celebrate his action against Davidetta Browne-Lassana. Then we defeat the purpose. Why fight for Fonati Koffa? It's the same Joseph Boakai that is trying to remove Fonati Koffa illegally or constitutionally. It's the same Joseph Boakai that have removed Davidetta Browne-Lassana. It's the same Joseph Boakai that removed Aloysius Talu, Governor Aloysius Talu, and appointed his nephew to the bank, Central Bank. It is the same Joseph Boakai that removed the LTA people and appointed his Unity Party people to LTA commissioners. It is the same Joseph Boakai that took $8 million and gave it to the bank to help pay out his bill or bail the bank out. And we are advocating against all of these things. So we should not be celebrating him letting go Davidetta Browne-Lassana. I don't see it as anything worthy of praise, but it should be condemned in the strongest possible term, because it infringes on our Constitution. Not about Davidetta Browne-Lassana, but our Constitution, the rule of law. Okay? That's how we see it. And I hope we are able to make some sense here. Let's go to our team here, and then we'll open up the lines for callers. Ladies, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was what you just said, Mr. Gilman, was on point, because we all know this government headed by President Boakai does not respect the rule of law.
No.
And that was exactly what was displayed today by, I mean, according to the letter, they said she did some thing on her own she was not supposed to do.
Yeah.
And all kinds of stuff. Even if she did that, what happened to the board? Did they consult the board? Was that the board's decision to get her fired? I mean, to get her suspended indefinitely? And we all know President Boakai's suspension is dismissal. It's not
dismissal, yeah.
It's dismissal. She's not coming back.
No.
So, in my opinion, They are preparing for 2029, point
They,
blank period.
don't go too far. They are preparing for the senatorial by-election in Nima.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing that they're going to put Gloria Musu-Scott in that position.
Yeah.
So you can just forget it. What a woman can say, if you know what, you can just forget about it.
Yeah, if you don't get it, forget about it.
Exactly. So that's the trend. Okay. Rule of law in the trash bin.
It's in the trash bin.
In the trash bin. Nobody can do anything to them. The Liberian people are only at the mercy of God right now. Nobody can say anything. Nobody can do anything. They have managed to manipulate everything under the control, speaker position under the control, Supreme Court compromise, nowhere to turn.
Nowhere.
So the people are just at the mercy of God right now.
Absolutely. And if he goes through with the NEC, his next target is the Supreme Court.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's it. I mean, and I don't know how these other opposition.
The Supreme Court will be the one to say, "Oh, they came for me, and there's no one there," because everybody running to them now to talk, and they're speechless.
They're not saying anything.
Yeah,
it's scary. They don't want a little whatever salary or whatever to be taken away or whatever the reason is. At the end of the day, when they come for them, all of our job is not looking too. And at the end of the day, the country will just be, I don't know, just a mess.
It is a mess. Miss Chapin. Mr. G. Chapin. She probably not read it, Tamasa, so go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman. I think I don't know what's a poem that you were reading, but I read it in the chat room. I said, wow. But
that's a quote. Somebody that's a quote. Even Fonati Koffa, the speaker.
Yes, okay. Yeah, he said,
yeah, but almost 2 weeks ago he did.
Mr. Gilman, the first thing I noticed I see Jeff from the few years from President Weah administration to now the Boakai administration, you realize, you get to know that there's a difference between a Western style of leadership and then a jungle and African style of leadership.
The Janjaweed style.
The Janjaweed style, Mr. Gilman. You saw President Weah administration. You saw things where.
Right.
And then you can just do your analysis in just 12 months in Boakai administration. You understand the Janjaweed or African style of leadership. That is what you want. That's what should be done.
Right.
Whatsoever rules or processes things that they put forward, I'm not going by the book. I'm going by the way I want it and the way I think. And that is the danger our country has found itself in.
Right.
They things start creeping, as you said, you lay out, Mr. Gilman, plainly. These bad start of governance start creeping in gradually, and nobody dare to talk. It started with our own people, the ordinary citizens that were employed. They were booted out because of their association, the way some of them, because they have CDC t-shirts on, people were appointed to position, and others had to go back to Facebook and capture these people because the whole CDC t-shirt, automatically they were taken out of their position. Nobody dared to talk.
No.
You know what happened? I even said the MCC, the Montreal City Corporation.
Correct.
People were thrown out of there because the people seized them to be member of the CDC or Facebook utterance or Facebook posts.
They are free speech.
They were booted out.
Yeah.
And there are laws there to go back. No one speak. No one defended. It's not about condemning. After condemning, it should be action. Action should be taken. People should be going to court. this thing, but nothing. Everybody left it.
Yeah.
And now it is creeping in. Those from the tenure position, they went to the Supreme Court. Even with the decision that came up from the Supreme Court, the highest court of the land, Mr. Boakai butchered that decision, bypassed these things, and did it his own way.
Did it his way. Yeah.
And here we are today. The National Elections Commission, it is a separate entity. It is an autonomous entity. And the reason why the law took it out under the executive and make it distinct and make it as autonomous, because they don't want no interference. And Boakai is there. Look, we know the editor did something, and look, but sometimes, it hurts. But now we are looking at the laws.
The law.
We can say, oh, because she stepped on our toes and this, that. So if even the law, somebody going against the law to get her out, we should celebrate. No, we shouldn't do that.
Right.
Why is true? We don't cherish her. She's not part of us,
No.
but the law protects her. And if somebody going against that law, we should speak out.
Yep.
It is wrong.
It's wrong.
It is wrong. And this is a terrible thing that Brother Fonati said. You said it, you and Cyril said it. Look, the short-term goal of this is the by-elections that is coming.
Yeah.
That is a short-term goal that Boakai doesn't want Davidetta Browne-Lassana to be in that position.
Right.
Before even said the 2029. This is the game they're playing, the wise man.
But sometimes they want, I think it's easy that it can cause your downfall.
Yeah, but it's creeping.
Yeah.
You see,
Now, the Elections Commission is heavily funded or supported by the international partners.
The international partners, yeah.
Yeah. So, who knows?
It was President Weah said, I used the domestic revenue to fund the National Elections Commission.
The first time, yeah.
The first time.
The first time to use 95%, 95 or 100% of the.
Mr. Boakai is proceeding. I mean, absolutely. He's like he just turned everything to the
But if he wants to take action on investigations that have been conducted, what happened to before he even became president, Sylvester Grigsby taking $500,000, $500,000,
just our president-elect.
Yeah, he has not taken office yet. Okay, Grigsby has not even been named officially as Minister of State. He was just heading the transition and blah blah blah. Took money. Mamaka Bility.
The
Yellow Machine Saga. Even Katumu office connected with corruption.
With corruption. People went with this kind of fake
Nyanti, the foreign minister, fake scholarship, Nicotech. All of those investigations that were held.
No action taken.
No action taken. Miles SP Pelu said, damn, I'm late for class today. You'll take happiness. Miss Chapin, you there? Are you ready? If not, we'll go to the phone lines and take our first caller, Ansu Sese from Canada. Ansu, welcome.
Ansu.
Hello,
Mr. Gilbert.
Hello, you there?
I'm there.
Welcome. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Thank
you so much.
Happy New Year.
Seems to you. I know we forget about you people, then you forget about us. But that's not the issue now. You see, Mr. Gilman.
Yeah.
Guess what you guys saying? The appointment of the chairman for the election. Who know? The Minister what Boakai making, the Minister Unity Party making, that their own boys there will deal with them, Mr. Gilman. You see Waterspoon? and Fahgon.
Yeah.
Who expect for a thing like that to happen?
Right.
They will play all. You see, with the human being there, you can pour cold water in you more. That water, when you choose it for it to be hot in you more, it will be hot. You believe that?
Yeah.
You put cold water in you more. If you choose it for it to be hot,
it will be
hot.
Yeah.
You put hot water in you more.
You want it to be cool?
You want it to be cool, it will be cool, eh?
Yeah.
Unity party downfall, it will come from right under their feet.
Right.
Some people are trusted in key position. They are there for the position, but they're not getting any good money from there.
No.
People that not really working, they're not in position. They don't want to enjoy. Oh no, Joseph Boakai. So, Mr. President, if you choose for your water to be hard, let it be hard. If you choose for it to be cool, we'll help you. We'll make it cool.
We'll make it cool.
Yeah, but Mr. Chairman, it will reach. You see this guy here, Darius Dillon. Darius Dillon, the thing what he's saying today, people overlooking it. It's something serious.
Right.
They're going, if people here that were in the bush there, they are listening. What are these people doing? So we the Liberian. Joseph Boakai, if he forgetting to say he get great grandchildren name, or he get I don't know how to really call it. That his children are not born. They're nothing about the Liberian people feature. Their own children, they're nothing about their feature, Mr. Gilman.
Right.
They're nothing for the well-being of the Liberian people. That they born children there, their own children there will come. They should be treated like this. I don't get it, but I'm happy. Davidetta Browne-Lassana, where sometimes you said you were thinking that you're doing it to George Weah.
Yeah.
It right to your doorstep. We not praying God for it to happen to you.
But it reached to her.
But it reached to you. So that's it. My brother, that you in jail, leave in that jail. Tomorrow, that God give you long life. Stay strong.
Outside, yeah.
You will come outside. It will be good for you. History will remember you. Thank you, Mr. Gilman.
Thank you very much.
You see, on CDC, they put fire on the chairman horse. They say that George Weah. Yeah. See what happening? Fire ninja already in Liberia. Every day fire displaying all over.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Mr. Gilman.
Thank you. My own water my more. I'll know what to make it. What I will make it cool and make it hard.
Make it cool.
Okay, make it cool. 267-7168. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, how you doing, Mr. Gilman?
I'm good.
Okay, this is Tom Gia.
Tom Gia.
Yes.
Welcome. Let's hear you.
Okay, my brother. Thank you for the advocacy. At least you informing. Yeah, you
Tom, speak into the phone. We're not getting you clearly. Speak into the phone.
Okay, I say thank you for. You getting me now?
Yeah.
Okay, my brother. What I want to say here is that our country is our country is bleeding.
It's bleeding.
Our country is bleeding. Yesterday, the president of the Republic of Liberia got no regard for the rule of law. And then when he get up there, he said using the rule of law to prosecute people.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going.
Absolutely not.
First thing he did before he even took office, he went to EPA, Dissent from there, went to NASCO, Kelly, how you call him, that Canada, carry him there, remove that very forces.
Yeah.
Get people here in those positions. I told people,
Murphy Cannon.
Murphy Cannon. I told people, I said the thing that the man doing. The man had a roadmap. I said when you finish with Fonati Koffa, the next place you can go are election commission. For election commission, the judiciary.
It's a Supreme
Then
Court.
from there, the LACC. And that's what exactly he's doing. You're violating the constitution in the country. You don't get regard for the rule of law. And when you read it, they say, well, the person violated the rule of law, and so I'm suspending them. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? Look at the thing they're going to that tumble. Lie, the man should lie on himself.
Yeah.
You say, yeah, I really want Fonati Koffa then sent on to go put fire on it. When the president, by the time that thing happened, he don't even wait for the people to conduct investigation. He jumped into conclusion.
Right.
Calling people hooligans.
Yep.
Calling people hooligans. Then Gregory Kuma trying to buttress it. You want to go for scapegoat. You somebody child, innocent child, to go lie.
Yeah.
Eh? Why you do that?
I know. Thank you very much, Tom. I know. Thank you. Let me take this.
Yeah, brother, let me come to another point.
Okay.
The other time we heard in the media that first normally harassed one girl,
one lady, yeah. No action taken. No action taken.
No action taken.
The other deputy minister of youth and sports is on camera. No action taken. Yeah.
So where are we going as a country?
Where are we going? Thank you very much.
Okay, brother.
Let me take the gentleman from Nima, and that's Alex Kolu. Alex, welcome. Good morning. At your end.
Mr. Chairman, good morning to you guys.
Welcome.
Mr. Thank to you for the update. Yeah, Mr. Chairman, we keep following the fire issue and the Capitol building.
Right.
I think that the last one I said on your show, the cause of the fire is not electrical fault.
No.
It was made by people. And today again, go clearly expose the government. They are the one again. Mr. Chairman, for God's sake, you came up with a press statement. You say you already discovered the cause of the fire. You never mentioned that you're going to ask other people. And today, you're collecting innocent people, you're going, torturing them to see what they're not supposed to say, Mr. Chairman.
Right.
The other day, Mr. Chairman said the fire service boys is not serious. Mr. Chairman, the very the thing happened, it was not the same. Camera captured him when one guy was giving a firefighter jacket. He refused. He said it was dirty. So when we were refusing the jacket, when he lifted a head up, the general guys were carrying the lights. They took out that thing from me. It was already late. So I started asking if you can say, well, even at the incident side, how the fire service boss even get his report? Because the very day when the incident occurred, he was there. He even refused to go around there when they were giving him jacket to wear.
Yeah.
He refused that he can wear the jacket. Then back the day he's sitting there,
high suit.
Yeah. Today, Gary Kuma coming over statement, all of them back in that he was on the scene that he was doing the referencing. You should be having the jacket on, going from out, in and out, collecting record, I mean, information. You know what they did? You were far away from the incident. Then today, all of you want to come out to say it was called for people.
Yeah.
And Mr. Gamer to the National Election Commission boss, even though we're speaking to support or to guard our constitution, Mr. Gamer, the very day that lady was, the last result when that lady was giving that result, the way I get to know that she was part of the Unity Party.
Like he must be wicked. Say.
Yeah, Mr. Gamer. So
I got to know that he must be wicked.
Yeah, there's a question that generally asked. They didn't start laughing. I said, why do we want to be giving them a serious line in the time result? Then they asking her, she laughing. Mr. Gamer, I gave her only a little time, but for all the name, we're going to pay one, Mr. Gamer.
Absolutely.
So thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me. We just
thank you very much.
Keeping it with all the senator.
Right.
Thank you.
It's Saturday the funeral, right?
Yes, Saturday. Personally, I in Ganta.
In Ganta, right.
Yeah, this one will be here in the complex. Yeah.
And then they're gonna go San Nicolas too?
Yeah, from Ganta to San Nicolas. From San Nicolas, we'll be here in the complex.
Okay, great. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Eric. Let's take Miss Campbell, and then Miss Howe. Josephine Campbell, welcome. Good evening.
Yes, sir, boss.
How you
How
doing?
you doing? Welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Please, when we not see you this time, please please give us short notice. You know,
Okay.
I not been sleeping a few days. And then what time I come from work, then when I keep looking, I say, me sleep no, I just must sleep, I go deeper, no way.
No way.
I said, then what happened when I was paper D and I read all the paper D on you post, no paper D, so
Right.
welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, now, why so no more international people, bosses for Liberia?
They out there
Yeah, I want to know. Because President Weah thought they were all around.
talking
But look
every
at
day.
what the other president doing.
No, but you see the thing about it, Miss Campbell, uh, the people can't do for us what we can't do for ourselves.
But you know that Liberians,
During CDC time,
together.
during CDC time, every day was a protest against the government.
Yeah.
Every day was a
But at
protest.
that time,
Yeah.
Mr. Gilmore, by that time too, when the children getting their feed, they get water to drink, they get their life. But then as soon they put their feet aside, they put they all are crazy men ready.
Mhm.
So rebels are leading our country.
I know. But
In America, yeah, send they are
people,
not yet.
people, people
We
got to
can do
stand up.
something here.
People
So
got to
we
stand
can
up.
stand up
You
here.
see, that why I spoke about Costa. Why would Costa lay down his advocacy garment, take off his boots and jersey, and say he going in the private sector? He going mine
It's very,
gold and
very
diamond.
sad.
Yeah.
Because every day are different stories. Look at the people children you go to them. They say that where were they? They didn't want let it fire.
Right.
They have all the videos and the flying around.
Absolutely.
How the chairs and the two chairs not born.
Right.
Oh, I don't know. It's so sad.
It's sad.
People don't sleep cool. But they're worried.
Thank
Look
you.
at God, nigga.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's
Let
go.
us pray for our people.
Let's pray for our country. Yep. Miss
That's
Howe,
all we
Felicia
can
Howe,
do.
welcome.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. How you doing?
Happy New Year, Mr. Gina. You've
Happy
been gone for a while.
Happy New Year to you as well.
How you doing there?
But
Thank you for the show. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you too.
Sarah, yeah, thank you. Oh, yeah, thank you. When you're not there, we can be missing you.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, but that boy recording your plane, I know I felt so bad. It's just to say, nah, 1990 again, all the war fighting.
Yep.
The people never say they know all the book. Now, how you will conduct investigation like this?
Investigation.
For you to catch somebody child and put them somewhere and torture them. I thought you supposed to tell them, and then the police director, I thought they say you were in America. Yeah. Why when a Liberian leader then leave their country, everything they learn when they reach to the airport, they can just move from in the head. It's so sad. For you to beat the boy for him to lie. I thought you would set the boy down and ask him questions. But they just beat that people's son like that.
For no reason.
If they boy die now, where they will see? Why the government just won't be killing all the Liberian people, all the people that were advocating for people there, he more real leader there. All of them left America, they were in Liberia. Where did they air? Where play the air?
Where play the
When they
air?
went, to the messy boy there, to the messy boy, to the boy there, Kenny, and put in Joey. I know you might be can just be walking and take Kenny and stunk it in it. The Liberian people, especially the one in America, they're so naive and they're so dumb. They call themselves educated people that all of them were pushing it, that information. Look at what's happening now. Every day, somebody will hang themselves in our country. When
I
somebody
don't know
not
why
hang
it's so prevalent, so rampant.
yes.
Every day somebody hanging themselves.
Yeah.
Women killing their babies.
Women killing baby.
Yeah.
Men they carry women there. People just stress out every day now. Somebody must commit suicide in our country. Every day when husband burning there, somebody carrying there.
Somebody killing somebody.
What's going on?
Car burning, market women are crying for their goose on top of the car.
Yeah, people just dying. Like to say that they're like war fighting, but we're not seeing it physically.
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
It is.
We're not seeing it because people not running around, so people think that everything is normal. When the people get in the street and want protest, he will be more die that day. You know what kind of life is this? You go there where they killing people there easily. Then they not put him there now they say he know all, he get all the experience. Yeah, he get the experience to kill people. That's what he's doing here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he get the experience to kill people. Yeah, but naked there, you say he repent after he open church. That all confused man. You from Jide Mountain, and you say, and I'm grand Jide. Are you serious? Something wrong with your brain. I'm not kind of, but that mountain is big grand Jide. You know, if I'm on the Jide Mountain, they say, I'm not grand Jide. In essence, he get that killing people. None of anybody you see on the street, they say they killing people. You know, for Facebook posts, when you post anything there about Boakai, they will go for you and kill you. What we go read there? We can't say that yeah, what country go backward. We can't say that yeah, we need to put together again and go to that warehouse there and go talk. We can't say that yeah because they ungrateful human being and our protesting, our paying. You know, start there and say he's not man to go drum because he getting paid now. He's not man to go drum. He not tell the food man drum now. Yeah, and I'm not to go drum. And I can be talking for people there, but you tell the food man drum when they get you some money. You talk about then you cause the people.
Yeah, you tell the food drum.
The time he's supposed to be talking, and the advocating there. The time he's supposed to be talking, people dying now. Then he can't talk again.
No.
It's so sad, Mr. Gimme.
It is.
Then the hospital calling say they get too many dead bodies in there. They all been working all the experience. And he didn't want on his watch him up be dead.
Now we're calling him for the 2-year inexperience.
Yeah. But I need that. But that boy recording there. Yeah, everything was finished. Greg will come America, he will get a pay. 1 minute today, and so they got dear Boakai in America.
Yeah.
2009, so they got coming going. What happened? And the people start explaining. You can't come back again. Whenever we come back and borrow with a recording, then yeah, we'll play it to the FBI, then yeah. You need to keep on recording them. We always keep it when we see on Facebook, we bank it. He will come by and listen to it.
Yeah.
Because in that country, one thing is you can't leave for here and go and commit crime and you think you'll come back and come sit out here and get away with it. No, it will not happen.
It will not happen.
So Gregory will come back for a recording thing, go for Facebook. He will come back for a recording here and we will all share it.
Yeah.
And messenger then. So thank you, Papa. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. Then let God bless you. You might get more strength.
You're welcome.
And be bringing a message to us.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll take our last caller, Miss Kuda Williams. It's our last caller here tonight.
I'm always the last. Why is it I'm always the last? Why is it?
Because when we take the numbers down at the time you won't call.
Everybody, Mr. Gimme.
Yeah.
Everybody on the line, Sarah, everybody out there. It's like you know what you said concerning the NEC boss, Davidetta.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. That's why I told you. I said until we get you up because you went straight to the girl. I mean, just did it straight. You was right what you said.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be too happy for that because these people are looking for ways to come in for the senatorial post and for the presidential thing. That's what they're looking for.
Right.
And again, I'm always, I'm in this politics, in American politics. Let me let the world know. I'm supposed to go to Donald Trump thing, but it's too cool. I won't go there. The FBI, I think all my information is CIA. But because in the winter, I'm afraid to go in the cold. But I'm thinking here, Liberian people are just waiting on President Weah alone to talk. Nothing will go on because
wait a long time.
they will wait. The national community are waiting to see a citizen on the street. When they get on the street, you will have BBC, you will have CNN, there will be a global war news. What a lady said to me when I was at Carter Center one time, she said, a white lady, she said, I go to Liberia a few times, but I noticed that Liberian people just talk. They don't push it like the way you see the South African and other countries. They just talk, and that's it. And that's true. What happened to all the praying people? What happened to Mr. Reeves? Because he a Baptist man and the president Baptist man too, so his mouth closed. What's going on in our country? Everybody just mute. It's like they went and brought their voodoo and threw it in the whole country. Waiting for George Weah to go up. George Weah will not be the sacrifice lamb for Liberia. They got to get out there. The whole world see the citizen out there. They will say, now we can come in. Like in Haiti, what happened in Haiti?
Right.
When the people got up and start going against that gangster, they had the same countries there with the army. Down. They're just waiting for this one church. We are not Jesus Christ will follow for bread.
What kind of bread?
5 loaves of bread.
5 loaves of bread. What about the fish?
The fish will keep it, yeah.
Okay.
They will keep the fish.
I want drink water, Mipa.
Your fireman, he will captain got kid. Then he will total informant close home. Or bluffing. I know. Then you got the RG, he the fire chief, he the immigration chief, he the chief of security. Everything. And be twisty. That's why they told our poor child over there, say they will never go into him. Because they had been looking for somebody, some men. That's why they wanted. That's why they doing to each other there. For God will pay each one of them. Every day will get on our knees and pray. Except that woman they passed through. If the mother never share blood for them and they're doing it to other people's children, their children will pay for it. Except that's not a God and we not pray to him. Thank you. God bless. Bye.
Thank you very much. Miss Pratt, Charlene Pratt, you pay $1 fine for calling late after we announced our last caller. Welcome. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, Mr. Chairman. Good evening.
Good evening
panelists.
Yeah. Sure, man.
I mean, it's so disheartening to look at how that young man is being humiliated. Mr. Gilman, everything that people said before this election is coming to pass. And the lawlessness in our country is just getting overwhelming. I mean, it's just too much. Every day is something new. And you see, President Weah is a strong praying man. So all of these people that was against him, they are getting their reward. So I'm not even worried about Darietta, getting her own reward because she brought all the calamity on people. It started from her to go down to Stanton, to Fahgon, all of them getting their stuff with Dillon coming on and saying what he apologizing for. So, I mean, right now we just need to put ourselves together here I don't know, Mr. Gamer, what you really planning for us to do, because for me, I think we're wasting time. We need to plan this thing and go to the White House and send our plan, because this is getting too much. These people need to take some action. I don't know what the international community waiting for.
They're waiting on us.
From Speaker Koffa, now, I mean, from the Supreme Court, Speaker Koffa, we can't hear anything again. Then they grab this other boy and humiliating him. Are they going to kill this boy before we think about doing something about this? The Liberian people not standing up. I mean, nothing. I mean, things are going worse.
Absolutely, I
This
agree
is
with you.
ridiculous. This is actually, I mean, I cry every day in my bed. Just like they are doing it to me. You know? I feel so bad. So I want us to let's put our hands together and do something. If we were going to write a letter or write the White House or write President Donald, I mean, what his name, Biden, before he leave power, so
Biden
that
can't do
letter
anything.
can be on his file in the office or something. What are we really doing?
We're gonna be doing something after the transition. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Trust
Wow.
me, we're gonna do something. We've already made contacts, established some connections, some contacts with State Department, yeah, Treasury. We're gonna go to the Capitol again. Yeah. So
And this old man is just keep going. He it is like he started from one thing since nothing happened from the first time. He said, "Oh, it's swinging him off now," so he keep doing it. It's ridiculous.
it is.
He urinating all on the Constitution. This is ridiculous, man.
What kind of
What
knitting?
kind of bad business is this?
What kind of knitting?
No, for real,
Thank
for
you.
real, for real.
Thank you very much, Miss Pratt, Charlene Pratt, our very
You're
last caller
welcome.
there for tonight. Thank you. Let's go to Miss
Thank you, Mr.
Chapin.
Gilman. Thank you for having me.
No doubt.
And good night, my panelists, my sweet panelists. You take care.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night, Charlene.
She said he
Yeah.
knitting somewhere.
Is it Boakai?
Boakai knitting.
You were knitting.
He knitting. Miss Chapin.
Yeah, Mr. Kim, I'm sorry. I'm mobile, so that's why I couldn't talk to you. I was so
Now
yeah.
you
So
got the
I
music
did.
going on in the back?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Kim.
Yeah.
But as I said earlier, the direction the country is moving is scary. You know,
Scary,
it's
scary.
moving to total dictatorship. And no doubt the Supreme Court will be next in line. And then what they're going to do is to start to build private army. Most likely that will happen
Yeah.
if we don't take step. You know, as you said, it left for the Liberians to take the step because during the President Weah term, it was Liberian in diaspora and Liberia harassing the government each day for every term that the government did. So I don't know why people are quiet now, you know, and people only looking out to the CDC to do it, you know. So Liberians need to rise up and take action. And Davidetta Browne suspension is illegal. You know, that's why she was reckless with the election. She knew that there were people within the electoral system that were corrupt, but she overlooked it, and then the elections went the way it went. So, but despite that, we still have to. The law is the law, you know. So Boakai continue to break the law, and nothing was stopping from
No.
breaking the law because the Supreme Court, even if the Supreme Court rule, he doesn't respect it, you know. So what the essence? I mean, everything is in his hand, and he's controlling the country, and he's doing as he desires. Well, my disappointment is I will be personal here with the ANC folks. They are sitting there and the group, they the one who are going to White House and telling the people that American government should not send the taxpayer money
Taxpayer
because
money.
President Weah was doing corruption. So what about now with all these reports of alleged corruption, and
Right.
some are even very so evident that the transfers to save the bank, the $8 million to save the bank that was not even authorized by the legislature. You see, so I mean all these things are happening. All these things are happening. So as one of the callers said, the only option we have now is to pray. It's to pray so that our country don't degenerate like North Korea. You know, it doesn't
Absolutely.
degenerate. God, that's a line. I see it going. If
Mhm.
about the board, listen to the board testimony. They have a lot of people on salary. That mean they already have their private army. They already have the private army, and sooner or later it will become more visible. Who knows all the dead body around Monrovia? Who know who killing them?
You
They
know who
say some
killing
of
it?
them, they say street side. Look at the other boy in Lofa, they say street side. The boy is even taller than the height. He's taller than the height. I can hang themselves and they bending their knees.
If he touching the
You know?
ground,
So
a
I
knee
mean all
bending.
those things we're looking at it and they have somebody hanging themselves and bending their knee. Yeah, if he touching the ground, he have to even bend his knee, his legs now suspended. So how did that suicide happen? And the rope is even short, not like the rope is long, it's short.
Wow. Thank you very much, Miss Chapin. Miss
See?
Dupo.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, great show
So
tonight.
all these things, I mean, like when people look at it, Mr. Gilman, we say these things, we say, look, this is how the same thing.
Absolutely.
Huh? Uh,
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gilman.
You're welcome. Thank you. Miss Dupo.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Gilman. Great show.
No doubt.
As always, we will be here to enlighten our people.
Yep.
This is enough to tell all of us that the information we provide here is, enlightening to our people. A lot of them listen to this show all the time to get information. So the day they don't see you is a problem.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But we will continue to do what we can to, tell our people what they need to know about what's
Right.
going on in our country,
Right.
and continue to pray for our people. Right now, I know God has gotten a lot of prayers. Maybe one of these days we'll decide on what to do, but we'll continue to pray and continue to enlighten our people. And, whatever we can do from our end to help, we'll continue to do that. So thank you for the show, Mr. Gilman.
No doubt. Thank you very much, Miss Dupo. Tamasa.
Yeah, Mr. Gilmore. Let
Take
me
it
just
away. Yeah.
let me thank Mr. Both, Rachel and the rest of the team. More especially as Susie said, Miss Josephine Campbell, Alex Colo, Miss Coro Williams, Charlene Pratt, and one of our more loyal and Allah, I call him now Allah, our friend and brother Eli Mayata Sombrero who celebrating his birthday. I want to wish him happy birthday. He trended earlier on today, so we just want to salute him. But it's been a great and wonderful show, Mr. Gilman. Starting from the Fahgon, coming to Jaleme Pia, the Dillon, and all of these things that are ongoing in Liberia.
Right.
Currently now we are seeing they have their own internal fight. We are watching it keenly. But one of the things,
we are
yeah,
enjoying it too.
we are enjoying it,
Yeah.
But one of the things I just want to just stress a little bit, when we took over the power, when we took over the leadership of the country, you found out that the agitation and all of the discussions, the protests and other things started by people, individual who grouped themselves, and they decided to attack the government. Why it's true, most of the individuals, they have their own political parties, but they never came up under the banner of their political party to agitate, like the Costa, like the Mo Ali, and other folks, So I just want to, encourage our people, the legal John back where we did these things before. Look, we can governance ourselves, organize ourselves, far from our own political institution. We are Liberians, we can't honor our banner, and we call on the government, we raise this issue. So I hope that, my friend and brother John Bagbe, the former superintendent, and other folks in Liberia that can, emulate the same thing. We also pray and wish that the conglomeration opposition political party need to strengthen up. We have gone 12 months, we have been saying the disintegration of the opposition political party. When I mean by disintegration, they are not holding up together. No. This is not about the CDC, and I think that what people want to picture, and CDC is not the only opposition political parties. So it is time like the ANC, as Structure Cell, and other parties, they need to come together as an opposition bloc, to call on the government, to checkmate the government, and to raise issue, because consolidation is very key when it comes to this kind of thing. So we hope maybe the CDC, through their leadership, too, can spearhead this thing to consolidate the opposition political bloc, to have their own bloc, to see how best it can go on, these issues and whatever. But what I'm seeing in Liberia is leadership. The citizens, they are looking for leaders. They are looking for somebody that will rally them. Yeah. Because they can't operate into vacuum. So if the CDC has strong people and what of you, it's not about the president. The CDC is not about President Weah. No. The CDC is an institution. President Weah is the standard bearer of the party. Yeah. Right. So it's not about him. It shouldn't surround him that he should come and speak first. No. The party has their own executive committees, the party chairman and other things. The citizen, look at, if you go down, look at the interviews from the various marketplaces. The people are looking for leaders. The people are looking for who can rally them and stand up. Right. That's what they want. So we pray, that, men and women can wake up, and come back and govern themselves, and take the debate, especially the folks that are on ground. Take the debate. Right. It is not about President Weah. No. They are men, they are women on the ground. We can't go another 12 months with this kind of thing. We need a leadership in the country that will be able to rally the people and see how best we can carry on, checkmating the government and bringing the government needs to the fire. I think it'll be very important that they do that. Elector John Bagas, I said it, I keep emphasizing on that. He was great, governing, people from all around the 15 political subdivision for the rally at the Capitol. He can continue these things. We are here. We can support the process and to make sure it shouldn't tie on President Weah. It shouldn't tie on the CDC alone. The CDC alone is not the only opposition political party. Why Street is the biggest opposition group. They have that grip. They have that privilege. They have that influence to rally other opposition forces to come together and to checkmate the government. So I'm just throwing that out. And I know the brothers, and I know that our women too will follow, and to see how best we can go with the next, 12 months. But we don't want for it to be silent. The silence is too much. It is time for us to stand up. It is time for us to speak and also implement what we say. It is very important. The Mo Ali, the Costa, and the rest of the folks, they came under the banner of I don't know how to call that. I don't know what kind of nation or what. Save the state.
Save
and
the
they
state.
organize themselves on save the state. Why they are part of political parties.
Yeah.
After they gain that momentum, they gain other things. The political parties came honor them. So we can do the same as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Gilmer. It's been a great show. Thank you so much for the opportunity for us to be here once more to talk and to talk and to talk. It is very important.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Callers and those who listen.
Good night,
Let me
guys.
address this private jet issue. My response may not go down well. As Darius Dillon, who campaigned against private jet, use of private jet against President Weah, I want to publicly apologize to President Weah. Why? Because
remember saying anything like invest.
Use of private jet against President Weah. I want to publicly apologize to President Weah. I want to publicly apologize to President Weah.
I want to ably apologize.
I want to publicly apologize.
Like overwhelming for him, so he just got to come up.
Yeah.
I want to publicly apologize to President Weah.
One more time, Darius.
I want to publicly apologize to President Weah.
One more time, please.
I want to publicly apologize to President Weah.
How many times you will say it?
I want to publicly apologize to President Weah.
One more time, my man.
I want to publicly apologize to President Weah.
Don't stammer. Don't stutter on it. Just say plain and simple. Don't stutter. I want to publicly apologize to President. Don't do it like that. Speak straight.
I want to publicly apologize to President Weah.
No, you got stuck a little bit. Go ahead one more time.
I want to publicly apologize to President Weah.
No, why are you hishing? Just pick.
I want to publicly apologize to President Weah. Why?
Why?
Because we did not understand the constraints and the reasons and the justification for using private jet by the President of Liberia. We condemn it. Now, both say, don't apologize. Lord, let me tell you, this country, they say when you wrong, get traffic and say you're not wrong. They can respect you, they can only follow the year. Lord, let me tell you something. In good conscience, it's good to admit that you're wrong so that you can correct the wrong. We see the need for the use of private jet. But
I saw that when I was in Abuja when President Boakai went there. I narrated that on
yes, we see the need, and I said now, the use of private jet by the President of Liberia. The thing that can solve it, the private jet issue, is for us to procure a presidential jet for Liberia. Procure a presidential jet for Liberia. Procure a presidential jet for Liberia. Procure a presidential jet for Liberia.
Is that why you're gonna use the compact for the MCC compact to procure private jet?
Procure a presidential jet for Liberia.
What you want to use the compact for?
Remember positioning your hands for the procurement self. Remember making your hand like a sister. The only money will come.
I want to ask him.
The economy not in the toilet anymore.
No, it's
so
not.
how they can procure?
What you want procure? What you want procure with a 500 million from MCC compact? What do you want to do with the 500 million?
Procure a presidential jet for Liberia.
The MCC compact. Now, what you want to do? You want to buy airplane for Joseph Boakai? Say that one more time again. What you want to use the 500 million for?
Procure a presidential jet for Liberia.
No. I didn't understand you. Let me ask you one more time. What you want to use the 500 million for?
Procure a presidential jet for Liberia.
The people will come to you and give you apologize and give you. What you want to use the 500 million for?
For us to procure a presidential jet for Liberia.
No, don't put me there. Double for us to procure. No.
We're part of it.
I'm not part of it. We're not part of it.
We're not part of that one.
Now, who are you, man? We.
For us to procure.
No. Sarah double para it? Rashak Bazaji para it?
Rashak.
Yeah, you're not para it? Darius Dillon, who are part of the 500 million procurement for private jet?
For us to procure.
Yeah, the Sesto Bridge for that I want to think about how much people survive you.
Why we can't build a bridge for Dara? Why you want airplane now?
For us to procure a presidential jet for Liberia.
Why?
These people are jokers, serious jokers. Imagine that coming from Darius Dillon, and now the people suffering, the people not suffering again. What bad presidential cannot.
Well, folks, we want to thank you. We want to thank you for being on here tonight. But on a serious note, we have to keep our country in our prayers. The rule of law, like Darius Dillon would say, is in the toilet. And when that happens, the governance system becomes a problem. People are not free to exercise their rights. They're not free to travel. They're not free to do anything. Okay, under these conditions. So, but I can assure you, a lot of you are asking, you've been calling, what are we here in the diaspora, the Concerned Liberian Network, what are we going to do? We are only waiting for the transition between Biden and Trump to take place, and we will take action. We've begun to make contacts or establish contacts for people in the State Department who supersede or oversee our country, Africa, West Africa. We've established those contacts, and we will make the move. We will visit the White House. We'll visit Capitol Building again. Okay, we will do that. And at the appropriate time, we'll let you know. It's not going to be secret. We will do it simultaneously with our brothers and sisters in Liberia and everywhere else. That we can make representation, even if it means we go to the European Union in Brussels to present a petition there. Same petition we will be presenting across the United States here. We will do it. We'll call attention to the plight of our country and people, the disintegration of the rule of law. That is my pledge to you, and I promise you, we will prevail. Thank you very much. Do have yourself a wonderful time, wonderful night. We'll be back here again, God's willing, and you can join us on the FM dial where the entertainment never stops. Okay. Until then, thanks to our team of panelists and analysts, Delano Tamasa, Rashad Bazaji Chapin, and Ms. Dopo, Sarah Dopo. We're all in tonight. A.B. Kone is on a special assignment. So is Ato Solosinian. He's just returned from Liberia, and he's trying to catch up. All right? Do take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.